it's good. We good. All right, praise, esteem, and honor to the Most High Yahuwah Ba'ashem Yahushua this day. John 5:39, man.
Search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me.
What else?
And you will not come to me that you may have life. I receive not honor from men, but I know you, that you have not the love of Elohim in you.
Now, the reason why we started right there, Papa, and Quanta, was this. You see what he told you, the instruction that he gave? He told you to search the scriptures. Because you think you got eternal life, but he said, this book is talking about me. Open that. You done put the, cut it, go ahead and put it on live for him, man. That's why he told you, the reason why he told you to do this is for one and one thing only. Because the whole book is talking about him, and the whole foundation of your faith has to be based upon the Son. Without a faith upon the Son, no matter what you do, your soul will not be saved. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, so with that being said, Judges chapter 20 and verse 1. There it is. Judges chapter 20 and verse 1. Matter of fact, before we even get to Judges chapter 20 and verse 1, we might not even get to that, because I might have to hear it. We're talking about the trial, right? Give me 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, about verse 3 or 4. This is a continue on to something we were talking about yesterday, man. We'll get around here to Judges 20 and 1. I don't know if I can make all these things come together. I might can make it to it. I might can do it. 20. I mean, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let's see what we get out of that.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
When they say falling away, that means that people are going to reject the word. Now, does anybody in their mind anywhere, if you got to stand up, don't worry about it.
No.
Does anybody can think of anywhere in the word where people actually turned away from the word?
Yeah. When
I'm talking about large amounts of people.
when Moses was up on the mount and they started shipping and driving to the calf.
Yeah.
That is true. There's another instance as well.
The Northern Kingdom.
Them too. You know what?
Korah and his people.
Them too. So we got 3 instances where we look at. Really got 5. You got when they went up on this. That's Exodus chapter 32 where he referred to. That's when Moses went on the mountain to get the tables of stone. They say he taking too long to come back. They decided to make a golden calf and worship and serve that. So there you see a falling away there. What happened in the midst of that falling away? Moses came with the sword, those that were joined with him, and they killed them all. You know what I'm saying? The second instance of what he mentioned was Korah, and that's in Numbers chapter 16, where Korah led a rebellion of men to come against Moses. Now we're going to look at that with Korah, because this is what the beast is coming to do. He's leading a rebellion. Number 16 and 1. You got it? Number 16 and 1. We still holding 2 Thessalonians chapter. So you have to understand something. Before the man of sin is revealed, people have to turn from the word first. You know what I'm saying? So when people talk about, oh, it's right around the corner, it's right around the corner. No, it is not right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's starting though, because you're seeing people who used to be on this, at least those that deal with a lot of other people who know that they're Hebrews, that they turn it. They either put the book down completely, or they serve in Egyptology, which I don't even know why they would want to serve that. You know, that's why they say the black woman God, and you know, they can be homosexuals, and they can snort cocaine, and they can do a whole bunch of stuff. This is one of them dudes, that's what he say. He say, ain't nothing wrong with snorting cocaine as long as you stay physically fit. I wish I was joking. He literally said that. I ain't gonna call him name, because he's not worth calling. But he said it though. I heard it. Clear as day. Seen this man on the video sweating like a hog. You know what I'm talking about? It's all right to snort cocaine, as long as you stay physically fit. I'm like, why would any grown man tell somebody to take a stimulant that can make your heart bust? You know what I'm saying? Have you around here peeking out of windows. Ooh, that cocaine, how you do the same thing, man. Cocaine and crack is the same thing, man. An egg is an egg. I don't care if you make an omelet. I don't care if you boil it. I don't care if you scramble it. An egg is still an egg. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at somebody who snort cocaine no different than I look at a basic. Both of y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff messing with your brain. You know what I'm saying? I done been around people on cocaine. I done been around people on base. They act the same. One just stay higher longer than the other. Go ahead.
Numbers Bamidbar 16:1. Now corrupt.
Say it like you mean it.
I'm tight, man.
You ain't tight. We'll say you ain't tight. Face say you ain't tight. You don't slim tight up.
Now Korah, the son of Yashar, the son of Kahath, the son of Louis, and Dathan, Abiram, and the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Palat, the sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Mashah with certain of the children of Yashfarel, 250 princes of the assembly.
So he took rulers.
Famous in the assembly.
He had names too.
Men of renown.
I'm talking about everybody knew him too.
And they gathered themselves together against Mashah and against Aharon, and said unto them,
What he said?
You take too much upon you, seeing all the assembly are Kudash, every one of them, and Yahuwah is among them. Wherefore, then lift you up yourselves above the assembly of Yah.
Stop right there. Now that's drifting off on what we're talking about. But do you see that these people that this man was leading a rebellion. So you know what he ended up doing, right? Give me Revelation 12:3. He leading a rebellion, and he convinced others to rebel with him. That should sound familiar. Who else y'all know led a rebellion and convincing people to go with him?
Absalom. Hashatan.
Hashatan. Revelation 12:3. We good at
Yeah, Absalom led a rebellion.
They did. But we talking about a little higher than that.
And they appeared another wonder in Shamaim, and behold, a great dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of Shamaim, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered.
That's good. Now, why would that be important when he say he cast them to the earth? Because we read something about this Wednesday. He cast them to the earth. He cast them to the earth. He cast them to the earth. Why would that be important? Sit back looking at they were in Shamaim. Now they in the earth. Not just to deceive, I'm talking about the significance of it. Because you got Korah leading a rebellion. He didn't get to the verse in verse 4 where he say, we'll see whom Yah has chosen, and who belongs to Yahuwah, and who are Kadesh, and who is not.
Throwing them out to the way, throwing them out to the side.
Yeah, because if you get brought to the Iraqs, what was the curse upon the serpent in Genesis 3 and 14? What did he curse? He'd go upon his belly, and what else would he do?
Eat the dust.
He would eat the dust, which means he would eat the earth. What happens to the dust? So let me show you something. 2 Peter chapter 3. There she go that wonder where the grocery bag is at. You got two. I already know you got it. Matter of fact, don't even get that. Get Isaiah 51 and 7. I wish there was a window. The Buffalo know what I'm doing. I wish there was a window. So y'all gonna have to pretend that there's a window. You know what I'm saying? 51 and 7, yes, God. Isaiah 51 and 7.
Yashayahu 51 and 7. Hearken unto me,
Listen to me.
ye that know righteousness.
You already told you. Now, what does he mean when he say you do? Because I want y'all to understand this, because I'm going to pop here, I want you to hear. There's 2 types of righteousness. Who know where they written that? There's 2 types of righteousness in the book. I just mentioned it last night.
Genesis with Abraham.
Genesis 15 and 6 is one. And where's the other righteousness at?
Deuteronomy 6 and 1.
Deuteronomy 6 and 25. And the Genesis 15 and 6, what is that righteousness? And the Deuteronomy 6 and 25, what is that righteousness?
Torah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So you obviously see one trumps the other. So the reason why I mention this here, because when you see Paul in some of his letters saying, not seeking my own righteousness, which is of the law, but the righteousness of Yahushua, which is of faith, that's really what he's referring to. Because he said, if you keep all the words of this law, that will be your righteousness. Well, then you sitting back looking at you seeking your justification through that. When Abraham, your father, already showed you where your justification is going to come from. Because before he got any law, he believed what the man told him. You know what I'm saying? Before he got any law, the man say, leave from all your people. He said, all right, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? He say, man, I ain't got no heir, man. I ain't got no kids, man. He said, I'll give you one. They'll be like the stars of Shamaim, you can't even count them. He said, well, that's a bet then. It wasn't the fact that he sat back and thought my wife 90-something years old. You know what I'm talking about? I'm almost 100. I've been doing this and doing that. That what you said what it's going to be? Bet. I know that's going to happen. That's what sets the people of Yahuwah apart from those that are not here. That's why he said they were brought down to the rest. See, in 1 Corinthians 15, he tell you about that. You got celestial and you got terrestrial. You got some people, they have a carnal mind. They can't even encapsulate none of the things of Yahuwah. That's why those people rebelled in number 16. That's why those third part of the stars got brought down, because they thought like men think. You know what I'm saying? Men, they got to see stuff before it happens. Then I believe it. I don't understand. How could a donkey talk? Like I said, I had an atheist in the car with me the other day. How did he fit all of the animals on the boat? I don't know, man. How about you get on speed dial, call him nasty? You know what I'm talking about? Straight up, because you worrying me about something like what you mean. The man said he took all clean animals 7 by 7, all unclean 2 by 2. So obviously the man set it up to be big enough to get the animals on there that he wants. How did he get a tiger on there? How did they not fight each other? I say, well, hey, man, Isaiah 65, he said he made the lion and wolf lie down together. I say, don't you know he got power to make them animals chill out? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I know you would. I know you would. But the reason why he wasn't expecting that. That would even come at him, because they asked, how can you make a donkey talk? What you mean, how can you make a donkey talk? He made him talk. How you talk, niggas? You didn't know the vocal cord. You know what I'm saying? He say he hard the time. Next time he enunciated this time. You know what I'm saying?
Bears talk.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we were talking about this the other day. How can he swallow a whale, swallow somebody real easy? Open his mouth, swallow your whole. It's not hard. I mean, it happens. It literally happens. They don't put it on TV. You know why they don't put it on TV? Because then you be like, well, shoot, that story with Jonah might be real then. You know what I'm saying? Because if they put on TV that a whale actually swallowed a human being. Whole. Not chewed him up, you know what I'm talking about? Swallowed him whole. And you put that on there, that validates Jonah. And you got to think, this ain't just no fairy tale. Now you know you're going in. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that it's the truth. Because for our human mind, it seems that that is far-fetched. When these people know that's not far-fetched. That's the same way when they found Noah's Ark. They didn't want to tell you they found it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you they know where them 12 pillars of stone Moses laid in the wilderness is, where it's at. And they can take you straight to it. They don't want to tell you they can take you straight to that rock that Moses hit with that staff and split down. They don't want to take you to that. They don't want to tell you Pharaoh's chariot wheels are at the bottom of the Red Sea. They don't want to tell you that. Because then you know he really parted the Red Sea. And if he really parted the Red Sea, he coming back to kill all of us then.
They want to take you to the mountain where they got where the fire came down.
They don't want to take you. They don't want to show you the remaining parts of sulfur, what Sodom and Gomorrah, like all this stuff. One thing was certain, two things were shown. Y'all leave evidence behind. The same way when the master say, "Oh, you want to know if I'm a virgin? Shoot, go on look in there, man. My token's virginity in there. What you mean? What you mean?
Fact check.
Fact, you will do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You do the same thing. But they not gonna want to tell you that. You know why you ain't gonna be worried about it? Shoot, man, my rent due on the first. What I care about that for? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff going on, so you don't think about it. Don't let the people make no fool out of you, because all it is to make you become a witch. Because rebellion is what?
Witchcraft.
And what does the law say was supposed to happen to a witch? Don't kill them.
Stone.
He said, don't suffer a witch to live. Don't allow them to live. So this is why this is gonna make sense when we go back and look at you taking that man's mark and taking that man's name according to his own law. He can't let you live. You rebelling. When you go serve the beast, you rebelled against Yahuwah. That's why I'm telling you now. If you're not serving Yahuwah now, you won't do it then. You already got a long track working a bucket. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way if you got a child, he's been disobedient for years, and you like to say, oh shit, he ain't gonna start listening to me now because I give him what he wants. Don't worry about it. See that right there? That's the door. You can go. Because every last one of y'all know, some especially, I know he can tell because his child grown. But you ain't finna play with your children, man. They don't want to do right. You can get out. How many of y'all gonna sit back and let your child disrespect you in your house? Well, the earth is Yahuwah's house. You think he just gonna keep on letting you disrespect him and let you stay there?
So that's the adult. Just the child disrespecting.
See, and that's the whole key thing. See, and they wanted, they say, because that's what the atheist said to me. Y'all just bear with me. See, the Old Testament was full of anger, hate, wrath.
Yeah.
There was no love in there. I say, contrary to popular belief, there was a lot of love in there. You only seen, I say, matter of fact, it's a lot of wrath in the New Testament too. You paying attention?
What?
I say it's pretty much equal. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's what they think Yahuwah gonna do. But see, the difference, like what you say is, Yahuwah do it like this here. Oh, you want a buck? Great. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna let you have a mind to stay like that. And I'm not gonna come see you when you think I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna come see you when I get ready. And I'm gonna let you think you got, because some of y'all know you do that, and you let your kids think they done got away with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Till you come, bah! I thought you forgot. That's how y'all roll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't forgot. I just will wait. Matter of fact, some of y'all done got like this. I'm gonna wait until he get in the bathtub. Dub.
No.
Now I'm sitting there, wow.
Sleep.
Welcome to
Sleep. You
the
go to sleep. Everything is good. Then that pull back.
Oh, yeah, I done got that one.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Morning
sorry.
and sleep, I talk to you about it in the morning.
Yeah. And then next morning come.
Ain't no morning.
One of them come.
Mid-sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Because you thought it was over with. You like this here. You was like Agag. I got through it. Samuel say, you ain't get through nothing. You thought it was over, didn't you? That's how y'all operate. That's how y'all operate. You ain't got away. Says a sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, privilege in the hearts of the sons of men to do evil. So because he don't come see you right away, you like, shoot, I can do it again. I can do it again. He like, go ahead, do it again. Shoot, get you 10 more of them while you're at it. Oh, this is what he came at me with. He talking about, see, in the Old Testament, he said he's going to kill everything that piss against the wall. I said, well, check this out, buddy. You need to know what's going on there when he said that. I said, what he was saying was, when you read that, he said he's going to kill everything that piss against the wall. I mean, I'm going to kill all the sons of your line till your whole bloodline is extinguished. You know what I'm saying? And when he say that, it's because King Ahab had did some very wicked things. He's not the only person he told that he would do that to. But we just mentioned that Ahab. Ahab did some very wicked things. And he said, I'm going to kill your whole posterity. I'm going to make sure that your bloodline no longer exists. So sometimes when you see, and he does this at his leisure. So if he feels like I wait 1,000 years till I kill y'all, because I didn't tell you how long I take before I kill y'all. That's why when you see some people like, all their sons be dying, back to back, they might be through a part of a cursed bloodline.
That's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Because your forefathers did something a long time ago. I'm going to let you live. I'm a murking though. I'll let you have that baby so I can murder. The book tell you that. The children of the wicked are made for the sword. I'll let you have that baby so I can kill it. You know what I'm talking about? Because you wicked, your family wicked, your uncles is wicked. All y'all wicked. I'll make sure I kill all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But people don't tell you that that man operate like that. Because then if you knew he operated like that, you know what you would do? You would make better decisions. You know what I'm talking about? Because then you'll know what you do could affect your children. Because this man saying, I punish to the 3rd and 4th generation. So a curse can fall on your next generation because you were wicked. That's why we in America having this conversation. That's why we in America having this conversation, because your forefathers heard this man's law, heard his covenant. You know what they said? We'll do it. And buck less than 30 minutes later. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just saying it, like literally. As soon as they said we will do it, they were bucking. They didn't even take into account their children and their children's children, what they just agreed to. Now we paying for it. And that's what them non-believing niggas, why would God do us like that? Why would your parents agree to something they ain't want to do? That's like y'all getting mad when the creditor come to you talking about, hey man, what about money at? I'm going to send it to the collection agency. Why y'all coming messing with me about money out? What you mean? You said you were going to pay it. I didn't force you, y'all did not force you to agree to this covenant. He didn't force your ancestors to do this. He said, you know what, I'm going to snatch you up out of Egypt, I'm going to work these 10 plagues, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, then I'm going to show you this law, I'm going to feed you manna, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how much I love you. Now what y'all want to do? Well, that's a bet, but you know what they were thinking? Like a nigga, let me see what I can get from up out of, and then when I'm tired of it, let me move on to the next one. Then when you see that what you went on to wasn't as good as you thought it was, now you want to try to slide on back.
And then you there again a little bit, then you want to slide off again.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the natural level, really what you're looking at is you were dealing with a woman who slept with every, and he said this in the book too, slept with every man that passed by. He said you opened your feet to every man that passed by. That's literally what he said.
Every tree.
You know what I'm saying? You open your feet to everybody passed by. Just like Biggie said, he said, I never thought you would spread like mustard. That's what we did. Busted for everybody. And steady coming back. And the man took you back over and over and over and over and over again. Well, when it come down to the beast, he ain't taking you back. Because he said, I got to draw the line right here. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing you cheated on me with this person, this person. I ain't going for that one, never. You lay with that nigga right there. I'm straight. You know what I'm talking about? I'm straight. You can't never come back on. But see, indeed, but on a natural level, that's how you feel. You lay with that first one, I'm straight. He say, you lay with Baal, that's cool. Matter of fact, you even dyking because you lay with Ashtaroth. That's cool too. You did though. She's a woman. You was a lesbian and all. You know what I'm talking about? You got real sick with it. You say, you know what? You wanna lie with this God and that God? You know what I'm talking about? I'm good. I still took you back. Matter of fact, I divorced you and then came and died so I could take you back. But if you lie with that nigga right there, I gotta draw the line because I don't mess with that nigga right there. That's like that's like your old lady cheating on you with your worst enemy. Yeah. I draw the, she could have cheated with anybody else and you could have overlooked it. I can't overlook that one. I can't overlook that one. Because you know he don't like me and I don't like him. You know what time it is. And you really laid with that nigga? Well, come on here. You keep that in mind now. That's how you feel about the beast now. Because he said if you lay with that, bro, you could lay with Nebuchadnezzar and you might have got a chance. You could have laid with Xerxes and you might have had a chance.
Oh, no, not.
We know Xerxes ain't want no woman. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? You could have laid with Cyrus and had a chance. You could have laid with Pharaoh. You could even lay with Serenachat. He said, but you can't lay with the beast, boy. Because them men ain't know they were serving Satan. Satan ain't give them, the beast know Satan gave him his power. No, sir. What I got there? Number 16.
Isaiah 51.
51 and 7. Go ahead, sir.
Yashayahu 51 and 7.
I know I ain't got good sense. Y'all just bear with me.
Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness.
Listen to him.
The people in whose heart is my law.
And they mind my word in their mind now. Go ahead.
Fear ye not the reproach of men.
Don't do what?
Fear ye not the reproach of men.
Hold on. Tell it to him again. I mean, y'all need to hear that.
Fear you not the reproach of men. Neither be afraid of their revelings.
No, listen to this one. You don't need to fear the reproach or the dishonor of men. You know what I'm saying? Come and tell you something. When you stand for this word, it's going to be a lot of people got a lot of things to say about you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, oh, you don't do this no more. You don't do that no more. Why you do that, man? Whatever. Keep standing though. He said, don't fear that. Come on.
Neither be afraid of their revelings.
You know what violence is? See, we were talking about this earlier, right? What that was, that verse we were talking to him about? The mocking. What did he read?
Oh, that was Genesis.
Oh yeah, give me Genesis 21 and 7. I'm gonna show y'all something real fast. Just stay there, hold at Isaiah 51 and 7. Give me Genesis 21 and 7. Yeah, it's tight up. Come on.
And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given child suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age. And the child grew and was weaned. And Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking.
Mocking him.
Wherefore,
that's good. It's mocking him. So you don't need to fear the reproach and don't be ashamed of their revilings. That's mocking. Give me Matthew 27 there. Probably about verse 38. If it ain't 38, it's 40. And then after that, you can get 1 Peter 2 and 21. The reason why we're looking at this here, how many of y'all been mocked for the word so far? Like literally straight to your face. You know what I'm saying? Was it by somebody that was close to you?
Yeah, all the way around. Near and far.
You know what I'm saying? You know why that comes?
They hate y'all.
Because they hate y'all. And he's telling you not to fear that or not to let that discourage you. Because this has happened to everybody, every righteous person that came before you. It already happened to them. You know what I'm saying? And when the beast come up on the scene, he gonna come to cause that to happen to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, we gonna get a judgment. Because remember what we were looking at? We did it towards the end. Sanctify the firstborn out of the womb. Why were these firstborn sanctified out of the womb? Because they were willing to die for the word. Like these people were guillotined for the word. Like when you see that right there, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, right? Don't it say, I seen the souls under the altar that were beheaded for the word? That means that could be somebody sitting in his room. That could be somebody watching on the screen. That could be somebody listening on their phone. John could have seen you. You know what I'm saying? He could have seen you. Same way when he seen them being tormented because they took that mark. That could be somebody in his room. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't do it no different than what the master said. The master had a whole bunch of people with him. He looked them all in the face and he said, there's some of you here that believe not. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't sit back and say, oh, because you ride with me, you believe. That ain't what he said. He said, some of y'all don't believe. He said, many of them start walking with him after that. You know what I'm talking about? And those that believe stay right there with him, save one. Because one wasn't never with him. You know what I'm saying? That's showing you that the person who's closer to you, Judas was right there every day. Praise y'all. That's a mean word you dropped there, Master. I like that. Whole time. I can't stand that. You drop it down.
About looking at when the spirit entered into Judas though.
Yeah, I mean, the devil put it in his heart to betray him, but you already know it had to be in him because he was a thief. You can't trust no thief. You can't trust no thief because a thief only allegiance to himself. You turn your head, boy, he steal your mama, your wife, your clothes, your money.
Your mama.
You gotta how many of y'all know thieves? Like real life thieves. And how many of y'all trust them?
My homeboy who I grew up with.
I got hardcore thieves.
My homeboy who I grew up in daycare, he broke my house.
Oh, she a thief?
Shoot, decades ago, right? Decades ago, I had to search family members before they leave my house.
Dang!
That's how bad it was.
Well, if I got a search, you can't come over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, they ain't like it, though. They ain't come back, so it's good.
I know they That's rough right there. They said, hold on, sir. We gotta give you a cavity search. Run back.
Ain't all that.
Oh, that's when you tell them that right there. They definitely gonna come back. A cavity search.
They just like a search period.
Cavity search. You got to squat and call, sir.
That was a good one.
You know what I'm talking about? You gotta do them kids like that in that jail.
It wasn't.
You gotta.
Nah, one of them take a pencil, they got it.
Yeah, what I'm talking about.
It was for the
Take a
moment.
pencil, one project.
He said cabinet.
Everybody got it.
Yeah, say he strip search a man by the number 2 pencil.
Not at all.
Well, I ain't with, they don't pay me enough for that. I ain't that, man. Look here, boy. Y'all don't pay me enough to look at testicles and penis, boy. I'm straight. Somebody else got to see him.
They can shake each other all they want.
I wouldn't care what they had in there. You don't pay me enough to look at no grown man naked. You know what I'm saying? When I was on the road, some of them CEOs would be like this here. Go ahead, drop. You need to do this here. Well, whatever. If you get it in, boy, you got it in. You got some of them, they like this here.
Hey.
No.
What?
You know, I'm about to say yeah.
You got some CEOs, they be like this here, like, shh.
No.
Not squat.
How low can you go?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Bro, I told y'all before, man, before we keep going, man. The most humiliating thing that you will ever experience is going through the North Florida Reception Center at Lake Butler. They got a bench. And they tell everybody to get naked and put your head on that bench and spread your butt cheeks while this man walks past to look at you.
That is a no.
Yo, that's old. That's back in the 60s and 70s.
So they did me like that in 2005.
That's their tradition. That's what they do.
That's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, my man. That's like cut off.
Told me to get naked, put your head on the bench.
Yes. Yes.
We don't get the emergency like this.
Yes.
Kill me.
Messed up, man.
Yeah, they do that. It is for the purpose.
I'm about to say somebody.
Did that thing cut off?
Still roll.
No, the reason why I say that is because it's a twofold thing. One is for humiliation. 2 is to snatch your pride from you. And 3 is to make you subservient to these people. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, what man wants to do that? See, that's a reproach and a dishonor to you. You know what I'm saying? If you buck that, then they're going to beat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real though, they really do that. It's a literal bench, a long bench, because I never forget it, bro. That's humiliating. And then there was one dude walking past, he talking about, either that's some roast beef or that's the worst hemorrhoid I ever seen. Then they like to crack jokes on that one. They've been tampered with. See, messing with me, I got you tampered with, bro.
Wow.
They do that type of stuff.
All right, we've been on this subject too long.
I'm telling you.
That's real right there.
But guess what though? While you laughing about it, what you think they gonna do to you? When that stuff, they gonna do stuff like that to humiliate you.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, you just seen them get stripped naked and do this, and you just seen, because this is tactics that they use. Like that same video you put up there talking about they treat you like an animal, they gonna do stuff like that.
But you know the crazy part like that? They do that in sororities and fraternities.
I know it, to break you.
And I'm like, so y'all do this because of what?
Because they Greeks, and you know what the Greeks like to do.
You paying them to do it? Okay.
I'm a bend over and let a grown man spank me.
Paying them to do that. You paying them to do
So I gotta be spanked for you to be my friend. I'm starting to reevaluate what we got going on.
No, I gotta get kicked in the neck.
Yes.
First to be friends.
You
I
gotta
gotta
let
let
you out.
kick me in the neck.
Yes, exactly. For real.
Candy cane.
Candy cane. That's why they was off the yard. Candy cane.
And guess what though? And you notice the same thing with a lot of them dudes in the fraternities, you know what they got all in common? Botany. A lot of them come up, you find out they were gay.
Yeah.
You know how gay you, What type of grown man gonna be like this? Let me put it in the air so you can spank me.
Or put a burn.
What grown man wanna spank another man?
Or get branded on your butt.
Yeah.
What grown man got another man that close to his rectum? I'm gonna let you get a hot brand to put on the bum.
Hey, first of all, you need to eliminate that nigga around.
Straight up and down. Matter of fact, I wanna
You
know
gotta worry about that.
what was in your brain that make you think you wanted to get, you already knew they was on that before you came.
Oh, yeah. Tell you
What's
something.
that movie? What's that movie?
Oh, the first time you know
I know
a nigga acting funny like that, cut him off from the get-go.
But what I'm telling you is all this is for a reason. All this is for a reason. And all what it is to break you down to be subservient to something wicked. You understand what I'm telling you? It's to cause you to go. See, Yahuwah don't do stuff like that to get you to roll with him. He doesn't humiliate you. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't degrade you. He doesn't dishonor you to get you. Because I'm mentioning this stuff because these people are going to do some of the same things they do in these fraternities, some of the same things they do in these prisons. The beast is going to do this to you. Because the minute you see somebody getting spanked or stripped naked or branded and you see that, you're going to be like, I ain't going through that. I ain't going through that. I don't want to do it then. Man, I don't know no Yahuwah. What you mean? I'm going to serve you. I'm telling you, they're going to pull all of that out.
Yeah. Somebody get cut off.
But it ain't even just, everybody's head ain't going to get cut off though. They gonna do, because you know they do this for a reason. When they do certain stuff like this here, they want to make sure that everybody can see. So they can hit those that are fearful, so you can turn. You know what I'm saying? It might sound funny when I mean, but like this here, man, if you come in there, you ain't never been to prison before, and you walk in there and you see that, that's gonna automatically, they try to click in your brain that you be subservient to them before you even step on the yard. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental trick that they doing, because they trying to break you. They do the same thing in the army when you join the army. You walk in there, you see them doing all this here, it's to break you, that you never buck against their authority. You know what I'm saying? Yahuwah like this here. You ain't got to buck, hey man, I ain't got to do nothing for you to get under my authority. You're going to have to go through the rod and you know what I'm saying, the affliction. You know what I'm talking about? They come up under my authority because I got to purge you, make you right. But, nah. I ain't gonna make you put your booty in there. Like, I ain't on that. You ain't like this. Let me check you out. He ain't on that. You know what I'm saying?
You know it. He made you.
I don't care what's in there. He ain't on that. I ain't no homo. I don't want to look at that.
Right.
I don't want to see that. He said, my eyes too pure to look upon evil. And your butt pretty evil to me. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead. Matthew 27. Go ahead. I'm saying because they're going to be mocking you now. That's the whole program I'm talking about. Because come on, man, that's disrespectful to a man to do a man like that. Come on, bro.
Matthew 27:38. Then there were two thieves crucified with him, one on the right hand and another on the left.
And what did they do?
And they that passed by reviled him.
They reviled him. Y'all know what it means to revile somebody? Taunting, mock, talk greasy to him. Listen to what he said.
Wagging their heads.
Wagging their heads. Look at him. You should have listened. I don't know why you bucked them people. Look at you now. Hanging up there on the tree, bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And saying, thou that destroyest the temple and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself.
Wait, look what he told him. Do what?
And he's saying, thou that destroyest the temple and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself.
And why is that?
And thou be the son of Elohim, come down from the state.
Remember what we read in 2 Kings 18? He said, why you trust in that? Why you lean upon that bruised reed? You're going to get pierced in your hand. You're going to be just like Pharaoh. See, you're going to die just like him. You might as well just come on and get down. What are you already telling? If God's with you, why you can't get out? Why he won't come save you? You think these people not going to say the same thing to you when this stuff go down? If God's with you, why he ain't came and saved you like he did that Abednego? Why he ain't come and get you like he got Daniel? They gon' do it. You think they not gonna do it? You think they not familiar enough with these stories where they're gonna mock you like that? Why he ain't come and save you like he came to children of Israel? All y'all dying, he must not be too real. And he sitting there like, I'm gonna come. That's why he say, don't let the heathen say, where is their Elohim? Why else would they say that? Because we're going to be dropping by the bundle. That's why he say, revenge the blood of your servants which have been shed. Because they're going to be murking you. The New World Order ain't about nothing other than murking you. Because the nations ain't gonna stand for Yahuwah. It say the nations say we gonna grab hold of the skirt of him that say he a Yahudim, say we going with you. We heard Elohim with you. No, that's the brother talking about what Corey talking about. The brother in Texas. He don't know what's going on. So he all right. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what we're doing.
Which one?
About that thing with Islam. Who cares about Islam? Muhammad like little girls.
Yeah, he had commented back again.
Yeah, let him comment to the wall. He can say, your God's a pedophile. Now put that in your pipe and smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's what you was. Muhammad married to a 9-year-old girl, wasn't it?
Yep.
So guess what that means your God is then? If your prophet's a pedophile, what your God is? Because he's standing. I sent the pedophile. I sent the pedophile. But I'm just being honest though. I'm God, right? I'm Allah, right? I send Muhammad. Muhammad married a 9-year-old girl.
And he called you a sheep too.
So if I sent the, let's put it to you this way, according to our Elohim ain't no iniquity in it. He full of goodness and truth, forgiving the sin and iniquity, right? I send my son, that's my prophet. And guess what? He was full of goodness and truth, forgiving sin and iniquity. You know what I'm talking about? Merciful and compassionate, showing mercy to thousands of them that love me and keep my commandment. Master Cain did the same thing. Moses come do the same thing. Everybody he ever son in his name was on the same type of time. They wasn't touching no little girls. You know what I'm talking about? Yehuda was like this. He said, hold up, baby. I can't give you him. He ain't old enough. He ain't ready. He said, come back holler at me about four more pecan seasons. He'll be ready. You know what I'm talking about?
Go out there and get off.
You know what I'm saying? Your God say, get your 9-year-old boy. Shoot. Get you one. Shoot. Get your 7 of them if you want.
You told me the only way I'm going to be saved, children of Israel are cursed. The only way you're going to be able to be saved is if you make the trip to Mecca, you serve,
guess I'm going to hell.
Ramadan, and if you believe in Muhammad.
I guess I'm going to hell then. You know what I'm talking about? I done kicked it with Muslims on Ramadan. Real rap. I done did it with them. And you know what the nigga was finna do? Fight. Because you had a Shiite Muslim over here, you had a Sunni Muslim over here, you had Nation of Islam over here, you had 5%ers over here, they in there arguing. They finna box. I'm just sitting back tripping like, you niggas fine. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. You know the 5%ers like, hold on, God. That ain't what it is. They like this here. Sunni Muslim over here. See, y'all are not real Muslims. They like, oh, you niggas crazy. Yeah. They don't even do a real fast either, bro. They only fast from daylight hours. So while the sun up, they can't eat.
As soon as it go down.
As soon as it go down, they can gorge. So what type of fast is that? You know what I'm saying? Same way your God say, hey man, get you 70 virgins when you come to dwell with me. So I'm going to be having sex while God's sitting right here. Sound like Satan to me. You know what I'm saying? And your God say, you can hit a lamb if a woman ain't around. And you ain't even got to kill that lamb. You can cook them up and eat them. Our God say, you lay with that lamb to kill you and that lamb. You know what I'm talking about?
And that's why I can imagine when you went into certain lands, he told me to kill the animals too. Yeah. They
ain't been humping around. They
I was saying, when I said that yesterday, or the day before yesterday, being pound like, man, that's from white Arabs, bro. He said that's
what do you mean white Arab? Nigga, that's where you got it from. Silly down.
He said that's their teaching.
You wouldn't even be a Muslim without them. The Roman Catholic Church created Islam. Don't believe me? Research it for yourself. We ain't got no time to look at it. Give me 1 Peter chapter 2. Now you got some homework. Go on look for yourself. I'll be honest with you. I done told y'all this before. Put Roman Catholic Church in Islam. They got prayer beads, prayer rug, everything they do is the same. It's from the same region. It's Babylonian pagan somewhere. It's confusion. So you know what's going on? The Muslim clerics right there touching on little boys, just like the Roman Catholic people touching on little boys. They want little boys with all the toys, nasty bastard. So one thing about it, 1 Peter chapter 2. I smash all idols. I ain't on it. I ain't with it. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't sparing nothing. I don't care who finna get hurt. We just gonna have the box then. You know what I'm talking about? We just want the box then. Cause one thing about it now, you take the word out, you put your hands on me if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna do something now. Ha! I'm gonna get you up off me. I might not beat you up after I get you up off me. I'm gonna get you up off me though. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll restrain you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you up off me though. I ain't just gonna sit here and let you beat on me. I'm gonna get you up off me now.
When you get them off, they gonna remember.
Oh yeah. I'm like, get you up off me now. Even if they run up on me with no full-fledged assault.
They ain't gonna forget, either.
I told you I was feeling about your man. I said, "Well, thank y'all for the word." He was out there talking grease. I said, "What this nigga Flint? Why I'ma slap this nigga?" You know what I'm talking about? How he was talking to me? I said, "Come on, boy. We grown men here, bro. You using some real foul language towards me as a man. I'm starting to get offended now." You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get offended now to the point that if you do something where I feel threatened, I'm gonna probably say it because I'm gonna hit you right here. Yeah. I'm from Duval County because I don't know where you from. I'm from Philly, see? My name Jackson. Jacksonville. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
I know a dude really told me that.
I said me that.
I wish I was joking. He really said, "I'm son." See, my last name is Jackson. See, and I'm in Jacksonville, see? I said, "No, your last name ain't Jackson. You Jackson, stupid nigga." You know what I'm talking about? Come on.
Jackson.
For even hereunto were we ye called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example.
Now, I'm just saying that here, for the word's sake, though, you got to be willing to suffer, though. You know what I'm saying? What did he say, though? Keep on going. He say, for the word, he left an example. So what happens, though?
That ye should follow his steps.
What steps are those?
Who did not sin.
Don't sin.
Neither was guilt found in his mouth.
Don't tell no lies.
Who, when he was revealed not
When he was
again.
mocked not again. Now, a lot of people got a lot of stuff to say to me. Some of y'all have been in public and heard people on the phone mock me. To my face, you ain't never hear me mock somebody. Me calling you stupid is not me mocking you. That's just a statement of truth. You know what I'm talking about? There's a difference from mocking somebody and stating the obvious. It's obvious from your conversation that you are devoid of any type of intelligence. Y'all was out there with them boys. You seen they were dumb. Was I lying? See, you're calling me out of my name. You're calling me out of my name. Well, I'm not calling you out of anything. You are an idiot. You told me you believe the children of Israel are black, but you don't believe that Jesus is black.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's confused.
Among other things, too. Trying to take up for homosexual. I take up for a lot of things. I ain't taking up for no pillow bite rump wrangler. I can't take up for that. I wouldn't take up for an adulterer either, though. I wouldn't take up for a whoremonger either. It ain't just because they're homosexual. I'm not going to take up for no perversion. What am I going to take up for that for? How am I going to say I'm going to believe in Yahuwah and take up for somebody when y'all's judgment done fell on their head? Y'all judgment is right. You know what I'm saying? If I was to go out here and lay with a whole bunch of women or be out here be a homosexual, be out here stealing a line, and that man say, "You know what? Kill it." His judgment was right. I earned that. So how am I going to do this? That man really said, "So am I wrong for having a heavy heart for the wicked?" Yes. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's your people, you're going to be sad because they're gone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just going to be natural. You know what I'm saying? If your people is outside the word and they die, you're going to be sad because they're gone. The biggest sadness is going to be because you know they're going to hell. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't going to be like this here, "Y'all, have mercy on their soul." Shoot. Let that nigga go. He earned it.
If you want to be real with your people, you really got to watch out for.
Of course. Luke 21 tells us
They need
that.
an attack. They set it up.
They set it up. Man said, "I didn't come to bring peace but a sword." Set a man at variance, and a man foes would be his own of his own household. Say father against mother, father against son, mother against daughter. Set you at variance, because this is what the word does. The word is going to make people be diametrically opposed to one another. Because we don't meet an agreement on the same things. You know what I'm saying? We'll just keep it on a simplicity level. You believe in Christmas, I don't. You're going to butt heads. If you dating somebody who want to have sex and you don't, you're going to butt heads. You know what I'm saying? I smoke, you don't. I drink, you don't. You worship idols, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be butt heads. Just like this here, like, okay, word-wise, especially for Christian women. You know, the word say a woman she can't wear makeup, she can't wear pants, she can't wear jewelry. Well, if they hear that there and you say that's what I'm on, they going to butt heads. Like he say, when Kia found out, okay, I can't talk about the word like that. She said that actually was a burden for her to be released, because now I don't have to engage in these conversations with my people to defend my stance to them, because I already know they don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with the word, just like tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of headbutt. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't believe what we believe. We'll never meet an agreement. You'll never meet an agreement with somebody who don't believe this word, because people think the word is supposed to bring people together. No. It's not. It only brings together those that believe. You know what I'm saying? That's who it's going to bring together. It don't matter if a brother's like Brother Jeremy in Pennsylvania. It wouldn't matter if he in Philly, we in Jacksonville, Brother Lamont in Denver. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers that we chop it up with all across the map. You know what I'm saying? Sister Michelle in the UK, Brother Sean back up there in Bethlehem, you know what I'm talking about? Brother Dap in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Kira in Pahokee, Quab and Trav in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But seriously though. And what it caused us to be linked up together is because we all believe the same thing. But those who don't believe the same thing, you can't link up with them because they're not trying to do what you're doing. They're not trying to go where you're going. They're not saying what you're saying. This is why he told you don't fear the reproaches of them, nor their revilings. Because these people going to talk trash about you. But really, they talking about you. Go ahead, dude.
Who, when he was reviled not again.
And when he was threatened?
When he suffered, he threatened not.
Now see, that's the whole key thing. While you suffer, you don't threaten. You didn't see this man say, God gonna kill all y'all. He took it. Go ahead.
But committed himself to him that judge of righteously.
Same thing Joseph did. When they did that to him, his brothers reviled him, they mocked him, they threatened him. He suffered all that. He committed himself to Yahuwah. Go ahead.
Who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree.
On the tree.
That we being dead to sin should live unto righteousness.
That's what we had to sit back and look at. He said, if you lean upon that staff, you get pierced in your hand, you die with him. Now you dead to sin, you live with Yahuwah. See, these people want you to be alive to sin and dead to Yahuwah. It's supposed to be the opposite. That's why they revile you. They're trying to get you to go backwards. Come on, bro. Come on, Isaiah 51:7. Where we started at? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Yeah, go back.
Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be ye afraid of the revilings.
Don't be afraid of these people. You hear me? Don't let these people put no fear in your heart. Don't be around here pumping no Kool-Aid, man. Be soldiers. I'm talking about for the women too. Don't let nobody put no fear in your heart on what you're doing. Know who you serve. You know what I'm talking about? Screw you and what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to budge me. That's why they always try to like to come at the women first, because most people feel like a woman is going to be easier to push. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For the moth shall eat them up like a garment, and the worm shall eat them up like wool. But my righteousness shall be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation.
You got to sit back and look at it. They say a moth, meaning that flesh going to be decayed and destroyed. Those that are quickened by the Ruach can never be destroyed. Come on.
Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm.
That's a little low. We don't want that. You can read it to them, though.
Put on the strength, O arm of Yahuwah. Awake as in the days of ancient, the generations of old. Are you not it that has cut Rahab and wounded the dragon?
My bad, I wanted verse 6. You skipped. Yeah, I knew that what it was. You didn't read all of verse 6. That's what it was. You read half of it. I knew it was.
You said 7.
You said,
He ain't never read it. But he said something about the moth going in the moth. It's 6.
That's
6. I need 6.
It say, lift up your eyes to the heavens.
Nah, you can't actually look outside, but you know, just pretend you can see Shaman right there. Just look your eyes, just lift your eyes up there. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious about that. Listen to the next thing he tell you to do.
Look upon the earth beneath.
Now look at the ground under your feet. Listen what he tell you.
For Shamayim shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever.
You know what he tell you? Everything gonna be burnt up and destroyed. Everything. 2 Peter 3:9, bro. Everything. That's what's gonna happen to the rebellious. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you, lift up your eyes at Shamayim, look down at the rats. Because what does the book say when the master come back, what the heavens gonna do? Roll up like a scroll. You know what I'm saying? The reason why that has to happen, because it's got to be a new Shamayim and a new Arats paid in the way where dwelleth righteousness. That's what we seek to come, because that's the promise that he made. Those that are of the flesh that are rebelling, they don't want that. They like this earth and that heaven.
It says allow everything to be touched except the green trees of the harvest. That included as far as
that's the lake of fire specifically, which I forgot to grab them out. I meant to grab that last night because we can sit back and show you literally where the lake of, we can show you where the lake of fire gonna be at. Like the book tells you where it's gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the valley of Himnon, or the valley of decision, or the valley of Jehoshaphat, or the place. It's not a war. It's a place, Armageddon, and it's in Yehuda. The lake of fire will be in Yehuda, in the land of Yehuda. Not too far outside of Jerusalem, to be honest with you. So that's why he said that you will walk and you will see. So you will see the people burning in the lake and they will be an abhorring unto you. You will see people burning. Like, that's how real it is. It ain't like, oh, they up under the ground screaming and hollering. Not like, no, you outside the city. That's how you know it's close to Jerusalem, because you can see them. Like, you can literally be like, shoot, what, that look like mine?
Stop.
And when you see them in there, you're going to be disgusted. That look like my dad. You ain't going to be like, oh, Pops, I feel sorry for you. Shoot, burn, bastard. That's how you're going to feel.
Burn, man, burn.
Because you're not going to look at them as your people, because you're going to sit back and look at it. You got a natural family, you got a spiritual family. They go against Yahuwah, you got the mind of Yahuwah, you're not looking at them like them your people.
You looking at him how you will look at him.
You're going to look at him how he look at them. They're not a part of my family. To make my people, he's going to be like this here. Depart from me, you work of iniquity.
Because
I never knew
Isaiah
you.
66 at the end it says,
Never
"You'll
knew.
be a whoring to all flesh."
I never knew you. No. I don't know you. You know how hard that is? Y'all sit there and think about that, man. The Most High look you in your face and be like, I don't know you, bro.
You know hard.
Y'all, some of y'all, everybody done had that experience when they went up on somebody. Like, hey, what's going on, boy? They like, nigga, I don't know you, bro. Who is you? I don't remember you.
That feeling, boy, is...
I don't remember you. You running up on me like I know you with people talking about, I don't know you. Who are you, man? Now imagine y'all who shall look in your face talking about, I don't know you, but I read your book. I spoke in your name. But I don't know you, bro. You sit there and let that resonate in your brain. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you, man. Why is you stop knocking on my door? Matter of fact, kill that nigga, man. I'm dead serious, like, awful. Okay, to take it even further. Man, get this nigga a lullaby. Straight up. Second Peter 3:9.
You say it right.
Can't say it right, he was
She said sing him a little.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
I just said send him one. You can send one too. I text it to you. Better get it on time. You say what you want to say. You know what we talking about. Bullet in your dome. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Furnace of fire. That's how serious that is. Come on, bro. Second Peter 3:9. Listen what he said.
The master is not slack concerning his
He ain't
promise,
slack concerning his promise.
as some men count slackness,
Not as men counted.
but is long suffering usward, not willing that any should perish.
This man don't want none of y'all to perish. He told you that in Ezekiel 18. I have no pleasure in the death of him that died, but turn yourselves and live. This man don't want to send you here, but he has no problem in doing it. That's why he give you some space. But see, when we say give you some space, that's when you don't know. You don't necessarily get some space when you know. That means you done heard the word, you've been taught the word, you've been immersed in the depth, all that type of stuff. Oh boy, you got no, don't play with me, because you know what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But that all should come to repentance.
All should come to repentance.
But the day of the master will come as a thief in the night,
A thief in the night.
in the which the Shamayim shall pass away with a great noise.
With a great noise. What's that great noise, y'all?
Shout that trumpet.
That shout, that trumpet. Come on.
And the elements shall melt with a fervent heat, the earth also, and the works that are therein.
See, he said the works. The works of the wicked. What that was? Psalm 74 and 10. I did it. Y'all go to Psalm 74 and 10 real quick. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but I'll take it. Fervent. Shamayim and the rest. Look at about verse 7. That ain't what I wanted, but 74 and 7. So they have cast fire into thy sanctuary. They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of thy name to the ground. That's what that beast coming to do. Cast this man's dwelling place right down there to the ground. Right down there to the ground. They said in their hearts, let us destroy them. They have burnt up all the synagogues of Elohim in the land. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet. Neither is there any among us that know how long. O Elohim, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever? Why withdraw thy hand, thou thy hand, even thy right hand, to pluck it out of thy bosom? For Elohim is my king of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. You see, he said, how long will the adversary reproach? Do you remember what we looked at last night? They were reproaching and blaspheming. Now, how long you gonna let this man talk about you like that? Because he talking reckless. Because it said the beast's going to speak some great swelling words against this man. And we sit back looking at how long you going to let him talk about. You notice he didn't say what they were doing. It went from what they did to us to like, man, how long you going to let him disrespect your name?
And by him saying that, that's basically how Satan feels about the Most High, right?
Man, Satan feel like, Satan don't really got a problem with y'all. Satan is like, I want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk reckless because I'm just that type of nigga. I'm proud. I really want the attention on me.
So long as it's on him, it don't matter.
He doesn't matter to him. I just want the attention on me. As long as I get the attention, I'm straight. Somebody, what is that? Finish that second Peter chapter 3. Give me 1 Timothy 4. That was said.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be? All Kodesh, conversation and godliness.
So you got to sit back and look what manner of person that you ought to be and all set apart. Conversation means behavior, conduct, when you see that. What type of person that you ought to be and set apart behavior, knowing that all these things are going to happen. You had a dude tell us, y'all sitting, y'all sitting waiting on a dude to crack the sky. Ain't nobody coming to save us, so you say. So I'm supposed to believe that because that's what you say? Am I going to, he say he going to crack the sky, ain't he? Then he going to crack the sky then. You know what I'm saying? I told Brother Reddy this the other day. I say, bro, I done told y'all this before. That man say he moonwalk on the moon, boy, he did that. He did that if he said it. You know what I'm saying? That man say, man, I used to do jumping jacks on the ocean. And that's what he did then. Why would he tell me that if he didn't do it? Why would he tell me he was going to do something if that wasn't what he was going to do? You know what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to sit back and look at him. Why would this man tell me he going to make the heavens roll up like a scroll, come through and murk everything, and he ain't going to make the heavens roll up like a scroll and come through and murk everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know who you're dealing with. I used to put it this way. When you have this book, it's as if you had Yahushua sitting right in your house. You know what I'm saying? It's as if the son of Elohim is literally sitting right in your house. You know what I'm saying? So when you open up this book, it's as if he's just sitting right there looking at you, talking to you. Like, yeah, man, let me tell you about the time when the people was over there in Assyria and what they did, man. That's how this went down. You know what I'm saying? They had them said this right here, though. But I had came back and told them this right here. You know what I'm saying? So then when they went and did this here, this is how I handled it. You know what I'm talking about? But see what your great-great-great-great-granddaddy did what he did. So this is what I had to do to him. But see, check this out, though. He going to have an offspring, right? This is what I'm going to do for them. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me tell you the story about how it was everything that was going to happen to me when I came through, how that was going to go down. So you mean to tell me when such and such was talking about that, he was talking about you the whole time? Yeah, he was talking about me. Y'all done had stories where somebody that came and told you, so they were talking about you the whole time? Yeah. I ain't even know that, huh? I ain't even know that, bro. They were talking about you. Yeah, they were talking about you. It's the same thing. You got to have that concept in. All y'all done had a concept where somebody was sitting in there and you believed every word they said. You didn't have a reason to doubt them that they would lie to you. So why would we sit here and think that he would lie to us? We can't use that cop-out. Man done tampered with it. Come on, my nigga. That's too easy, bro. Because then you're going to have to take that and put that with everything that you read and everything that you touch. Therefore, you shouldn't trust nothing. Because why are we going to turn around and say a man tampered with this, but he ain't tampered with nothing there? But you'll believe a history book. But you'll believe a science book. From men who are known to lie. Yahuwah is not known to lie. Somebody show me where he lied. I told you what that wicked dude said the other day. See. He say, Lord is against the Torah, but the Most High son a lying spirit. You going to hell, boy. Because that's a real lie thing, because you just said Yahuwah is the devil. He say Satan is the father of lies, right? You just said, see, Yahuwah didn't do nothing. That lying Ruach was Satan. This man already, if you know the book, I'll send you a strong delusion according to your desire. I just gave you what you were looking for. That's what you wanted. That's just like you said, I want some chocolate chip ice cream. Well, shoot, he ain't tuned in. That's what he wanted.
You don't want to be my son? I'll let you be your son.
I'll let you, hey, that's who you been serving. Shoot, he your daddy anyway. I didn't shoot. I just kept it in the family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lie to you. Did Yahuwah lie to him? No. Okay then. That's wicked, bro. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? People don't sit back. That's what he said. Every idle word you speak, you're going to give account for that. That's evil, bro. What I got you on? 1 Timothy 4:1. Right.
Now the Ruach speaks expressly
What's going to happen?
that in the last times, the latter times, some shall depart from the faith.
That's what you would read in Numbers 16. That's what we were talking about in Numbers 14 when they say it's better for us to go back in Egypt. They departed from the faith. That's what happened with Eve. She departed from the faith. Come on.
Giving heed to seducing spirits.
Giving heed to who?
Seducing spirits.
And what else?
Doctrines of devils.
Teachings of devils. Come on.
Speaking lies and hypocrisy.
And what?
Hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
Now come on back into Revelation chapter 13. He said, how long will they reproach or blaspheme your name? He said, the last time you're going to give heed to seducing spirits. Doctrines of devils. Doctrines of devils. Revelation 13:5. Make it full.
And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the
So it
beast?
said they worship the serpent. Because in Hebrew it's not going to say dragon, it's going to be serpent. They worship the devil. He that commits sin is of the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning. Go ahead.
It says, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?
Yes, sir.
And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Elohim, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in Shamayim.
That's the same thing Korah was doing. He was blaspheming and wanted to speak against the Most High because he wanted that rule and authority. I forget the other places we mentioned. Well, we mentioned number 14 with the rebellion. It was another day that escaped my brain. Yeah, that's the one with Korah with Moses, but there was another one. I can't recall it at the time. Come on back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Well, I mean with the falling away, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but that's a little different because it's not necessarily they fell away from the faith. They just went to running after him. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Numbers 14, when they want to appoint a captain to go back to sin or go back to Egypt, and you look at Numbers 16, they were turning away from what was righteous. You know what I'm saying? They had a desire to go serve someone else. You know what I'm saying? And not no longer serve Yahuwah. Just what people after. You know what I'm saying? Come on, sir.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
By any means.
For that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first.
So people got to turn from the word first. Listen what he had read, right? In the latter time, you go after seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Well, you already know. We done went through this before in Daniel 11. He'll say he'll have take intelligence with the people. I mean, he'll teach them doctrines of devils. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is when we sit back looking at seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, look at Jezebel and Ahab. They were teaching doctrines of devils. Since I said that, give me Revelation 2, bro. And about verse 14. That's not 14, verse 19. Screw a read verse 14 and tell me something.
I have written unto you, fathers, because you have known him that is from the
Revelation
beginning.
2 and 14. That sounds like First Judgment.
But I have a few things against you, because you have there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling stone before the
You
children
heard
of
what he
Yasharah.
said? Balaam is another instance of that. He was coming up and caused the people to rebel, to fall away from the faith. And you know what he came with him to try to get you to turn? That cash. Fleshly gratification. See, I got something for that donkey. Read that again, though.
But I have a few things against you, because you have there them that hold the doctrine of
He said
Balaam.
you bear them. You hold that doctrine. Listen what he said. When he taught Balaam, what did Balaam teach him to do?
Who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Yasharah.
And to do what?
To eat things sacrificing to idols and commit
What
fornication.
you think this man coming to do? That's where that falling, when you look at the falling away of the children of Yasharal, meaning that's us turning away from Yahuwah. We got plenty of books for that. And it was always somebody rising up trying to get you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now you around here serving idols. Now you committing fornication. And we looking at fornication in this instance, not going out here having sex and you not married. You laying with other gods. That's why we reference that Ezekiel 16. You opening up your feet to everybody who passed by, and whoever wanted it, it was his. Now, when we sit back and you look at it on a natural level, that would disgust a man to sit back and look at a woman who just lays with any and every. You ain't got no standard, no discriminatory practices or nothing. He got a penis, you gonna let him come up in. You know, the worst part is that a lot of women don't look at a man with that same level of disgust. They find that to be alluring because it seems like he has some sexual prowess. When you should be just as disgusted because he don't got no discriminatory practice either. She got a womb, he'll go up in it. Because I know dudes like that. Well, I done had a home wife like, boy, if a woman told me she talked to you, I wouldn't want to have sex with her. I wouldn't even want to shake her hand. Because I know them. You know what I'm saying? I know what type of time they on. Like, I know this man don't bathe regularly. I know this man will sleep with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I know this man that had sex with a woman while she was on her period who happened to be a prostitute with no contraceptive and tried to cover it up when we came in the room. Like, bro, you really did that, bro? Like, is you serious, bro? You were disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Well, I met a woman one time, I think about 21. She was like, shit, it was too easy for one. You know what I'm saying? Don't no man really want no woman that's too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. Something wrong with this package. You know what I'm talking about? Like, something kept coming up, my smoker kept calling me. I'm like, man, I got a dip. Found out later, oh, I know her, bro, I hit that. I said, I knew there was something. Something was telling me to get away from this woman. Because, boy, I knew Unc will hit anything. Anything. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Because I ain't going to let no man pass and be like, oh, everybody look down on a woman for doing it. A woman should look down on a man for doing that. You nasty, bro. You lay with anybody? That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you supposed to have that same level of standard. Man, I'm not going to lay with anybody. Most men ain't got that shit, boy. She gonna let me hit, bro. I'm gonna slide. Really? Bro, I done came in the spot where he was in the bed with a basin, bro. Laid up in it with her like this here, like it was his whole play. and they was at King's Inn on top of that. Stop. Which I
not a smoker.
A smoker?
Laid up with the basin.
Bro, me and my homeboy coming in there. He coming to serve, bro. He coming in there to serve, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know the dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't call their name. You know what I'm saying? This a long time ago. They might not even be living like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Boy, walking there, I'm like, no. I'm talking about they in there butt naked under the covers. He like, this here. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that's how you living that. You live like that?
They still living like that.
I hope that was over 10 years ago.
Let me tell you something. Once you get caught out there, that's it.
That was about 14 years ago.
That's you now.
That's you now. That's you. But I'm sitting here telling you though. But now we sit back and look at it, right? As somebody who say, but on a spiritual level, all of us, not say everybody, most of us been just like that. Laying with any and everybody, no discriminatory practice. Whatever sounded good, you went for it. And it ain't got to be matter if you were still dealing with the book. Whatever Christian doctrine sound good to you, you went and laid with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even have to get outside Christianity. You know what I'm talking about? You went and laid with it. No discriminatory practices, no standards you were keeping or nothing. This is how you can give heed. Only, I'll put it this way. I don't want to say it this wrong, but that's just the reality of it. And this goes male or female too. So when I use the word terminology of whore, I'm not necessarily talking about no woman. There's plenty male whores out here. You know what I'm talking about? Don't think because I say whore, it's just as easy to identify with a woman. The reason why it's easy to identify with a woman, because scripturally and then naturally, a woman's supposed to carry herself with a certain rare dignity and respect, especially with her body, because she's the one allowing someone to enter into her. You know what I'm saying? A man is not being penetrated unless he's a homosexual. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's a humbling thing. That's why when you read stuff out of Romans and they used to do stuff and they'd be like, yeah, and if we would win, we would have sex with him to show that I was the dominant male, because sex is an act of humbling somebody. Because you have to allow this person to enter inside of you. I'm dead serious though.
It said that though.
I know it.
And that's you, okay. That's what it said. They humble her.
Yeah, they humble her. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. So when you turn around and you look at it, That's how you're supposed to view that. And that's why when you hear whore, it always strike with a woman, because a man and the Most High look at it, a woman's supposed to be like, oh no, I value my body way more than what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I will not disrespect myself in this fashion. Don't you dare come at me like that. A man don't necessarily look at himself like that because he's trying to do the humbling. So he feel like the more humbling I get, the better of a man I am. You know what I'm saying? When he's supposed to sit back and respect himself in that same fashion. You know what I'm saying? He don't look at it that way. Any man sit back and say they love you, they respect you, they pressuring you to lay with them, that person don't care nothing about you. And vice versa. Especially when you tell them what you stand for. If you tell them, I ain't trying to do that right now, and they still try to slide it in, work it in, they don't care nothing about you. Because they don't even respect your body, so how can they respect you as an individual? You know what I'm saying? Because the book says every sin a man commit is outside the body. He that commit fornication sin against his own body. You know what I'm saying? So that means you don't respect yourself. That's why he said you're supposed to possess your vessel in sanctification and honor. He said he has not called us to uncleanness. This is your sanctification, even the will of Elohim. You abstain from fornication. That means know how to respect yourself. See, we done got over here in America, they tell you just get off. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever feel good. Deal with the consequences later. We returning back to I respect myself. See, when I say like this, you talking about because all you care about is what we were talking about last night. Love don't seek its own. So if you love somebody, you're not seeking to gratify yourself off this person. You're not seeking to get no gain from them. So if you love a person, they say, hey man, I'm trying to stop smoking weed. You're not going to bring no weed to them. I put it to you this way. When I was selling dope, right? When I first started selling dope, it's a black dude in my apartment. He used to cop from me. He was like, man, I'm trying to quit selling dope, man. Don't sell me no more dope. I don't care what you say, man. I cuss you out and all that stuff. Now, I'm telling you something. I ain't care about no money like that. I love my people more than I love money. So if a black person, a white person, I might have been like, I might serve you anyway. Black dude, I'm just being honest with you, how I was thinking at the time. Black dude come tell me, don't sell him no rocks. I ain't gonna sell you no rocks. You know what I'm saying? And he used to call me, bro, bring me in Florida. I ain't selling you no dope. Man, don't do that. I ain't selling you no dope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. Because I actually care about you. Even though I don't know you, like, I don't care nothing about that, man. You just happen to smoke dope. I smoke weed. Some people drink. Some people smoke cigarettes. That's just what you do. So I ain't gonna look at you no different because you smoke rocks. I ain't gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you do. Somebody look at me smoking weed at a time and be like, that guy there, he's just a dope. So how they felt though. I don't say something to them about it. That's how they gonna feel. The only people who can have that right to look at it like that is somebody who don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there hustling, bro, there's a lady, they used to, oh, you baser. And she used to look at them. How you gonna call me a baser and you smoke boom? You putting fire to cocaine. That's baser. She used to say, her name was Gwen. Gwen said, boss, the only one that can call me a baser. Because he don't smoke rocks. And I ain't never called him no baser. I mean, smoke rocks, man. I don't care. As long as you got my money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't care nothing about it. Because guess what? When you light a boom and you light some dope, they smell the same. Then my homeboy was shooting through the club one time. That man, the DJ stopped. He said, who in here smoking crack? He had a boom though. He'd have a nickel bag of weed in that blunt, boy, and have about a dog worth of coke. Boy, you smoking rocks, bro. I'm telling you now. Oh, yeah, they been doing that. Remember when you in the house smoking rats all the time? It gives off an odor like, oh no, like when you walk in the house, like, come on, bro. That's basically, that's freebasing, bro. That's what they used to do in the late 70s before they made crack, bro. That's freebasing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that you can't look down on somebody and you doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is we have to sit back. If I love you and care about you and you tell me something, even though I could get some gain out of it and you telling me I ain't trying to participate in that, then I'm not gonna put that on you. I'm not gonna bring that. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to do it with me, no man, chill out, man. You just told me a couple, no, bro. Don't give me no drink, bro. Don't give me no drink, man. Don't give you no drink, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you. I care about you. You know what I'm saying? This is detrimental to you, so I'm not gonna do it. See, the beast don't care. Let me gratify your lust. Let me give you what you want. What I got you? What you?
Galatians 2.
Keep going. Twin. Hey.
I have a few things against you because you have them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Yahshua.
See, that'd be a stumbling block. Every time they did that, it was a stumbling block for us. Come on.
to eat things sacrificed to idols and to commit fornication.
Go ahead.
So have you also them that hold the doctrine of what it is?
Nicolaitans.
Which thing I hate.
Either y'all know what the doctrine of Nicolaitans is?
That's like like Catholic Church, right?
It's anything that is said in Catholic Church. It's another form of idolatry worship.
Where it come from out of the book?
Out of the book, it's the shoot, man. We could go for days. Everybody who taught idolatry worship.
I'm saying that term,
Oh, that's just somebody's name. But that name itself, you're not gonna find. But the doctrine,
Like Saint Nick come from? Or nah?
yeah, you can say that in the natural sense. You can take it also with Nike as well. You know what I'm talking about? But it's really talking about, because remember he said he hates idols. Remember that day he said that thing that, you know, every time he talk about idols, he said this is the thing that I hate. The thing that I hate. Well, the doctrine of Nicolaitans is no different than the doctrine of Satan. You will not surely die. You will become as God.
Destruction of the people. Destruction of the people, that's what it said. Yeah, we mean also you
Teaching the people to serve idols.
Jezebel.
Oh, we finna read about Jezebel. Keep going. Don't worry, that's why we came here for to read about Jezebel, because I mentioned that right now. You gotta remember, you know what Jezebel was doing? You know why I call it that? Do y'all know what Jezebel was doing? Do any of y'all in here know what Jezebel was doing? Besides the idolatrous worship. Y'all know what Jezebel was doing? Y'all know what she was doing? She was killing the prophets and replacing them with fake priests and teachers, to the point where Obadiah said, man, I was hiding them 50 by cave. You know what I'm saying? She was killing the prophets. That's why when people say a woman got a Jezebel spirit, they always say because they don't actually like the true prophets of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice those who, if somebody says a woman which has a Jezebel, because really a Jezebel spirit is a woman that wants to control a weak man. You know what I'm saying? And usually he's supposed to be serving y'all, and he's too much of a coward to tell that woman to sit her behind down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Because when he was crying, when Ahab was crying, but he won't give me his vineyard. She said, you the king, don't worry about it, I'll get it. And when he came and did what she did, he supposed to say, hold up. The man told me he can't do that. Our law said I can't do that. He went right along with it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you gotta, well, I'm telling y'all something, boy, especially our women, boy, you got niggas go along with everything you say. You don't want that. You don't want that. You can sit back and tell my man should listen to me. Okay, he can hear you out, but he go along with everything you say. That's a coward. You know what I'm saying? That's a coward. Everything you say, it ain't never so. You know what, baby? I don't know about that. You know what? We can't make that move right now. I'm gonna have to go ahead and exercise my veto power.
Sound ain't weak to the flesh too.
Yeah, I gotta exercise my veto power on that one, man.
That's the main thing. They weak to the flesh.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with listening to your woman, hearing out what she say. She might have a good idea. We gonna rock with that. But everything, like it ain't never one time when you like, oh, no, we're not doing that.
Oh yeah, you be having the thought, but you ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, you can say like this. I don't really want to do it, but
You don't want to miss out on that booty.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the main thing. You don't miss out on that booty.
That's straight.
Yeah, that's what it really be.
You don't want to tell her no, but she'll tell you no.
Guess what? She can know herself out the front door. You know what I'm talking about? Right on up out the front door, because you can't hold, you're not gonna, not me. You're not gonna be able to hold your vagina over me to get me to do what you want to do. What you thought that was? You thought that was special or something? Vaginas all over the place. You know what I'm talking about? I'm for real though. Basically, to the point that it's women all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So why am I gonna sit here and do something I know that ain't right to please you? Shoot, there is the door. The only way you can't do that is if you're married. Then guess what? Then I guess you either gonna have to get out or I'm gonna get out. I can't live like this. You know what I'm saying?
Probably most likely get out.
Oh, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna let her know like, hey.
You heard get out that relationship.
Yeah, no, see, we know like if I can marry to you, I can't marry nobody else. So I'm gonna be over here chilling. I know I can hold out. I don't know about you though. You know what I'm talking about? I'm still living. I can't marry nobody else. I don't know about you though. My little woman, if they told her that, I said, shoot. Boy, we were married, you have to say, I can hold out. What about you? I don't know about that one. I know you don't know about that one. I know you now. You know what I'm talking about? I know what type of time you on. You ain't gonna be able to hold out. You're gonna be looking for a new husband immediately. And you going to hell. I ain't going there. I'm straight. I ain't finna live in no house with no woman that don't want to keep this book. I'll put you out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm straight on. I'm gonna do just like you would do. Oh, you don't want to follow what I said? Don't worry about it. you can move out. Matter of fact, you ain't got to worry about moving out. I'm going to throw you out.
Nah, I'm gonna send somebody to come get you.
I ain't sending nobody to come get you.
Syrians come pick
Oh, you gonna do that? So that means you call Tyrone then.
They'll come get you.
They come on and get you. They gonna come pick you up.
Hey, since you talking about marriage, I read what it said. If you get like, if two people get married, or a woman and a man get married, they get divorced, so they can't marry.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Not while they living. That's Mark chapter 10. You know why you can't do that? Because when you who had married Yasharal, you know what he did? He divorced his wife, but you know what he didn't do? He ain't married other people.
Died to get him back.
You know what he did? It said right there in 2 Samuel 14, he said, let me devise a plan to get my wife back. You know what that plan was? Send my son down here and I'm going to let y'all disrespect him, beat him, kill him and all. That's what the part I was telling y'all then. Come on, man.
What we did to y'all.
Come on now. Let's sit back and be real with it, right? I married this woman. She cheated on me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let a nigga spit in my face, slap me in my face, beat me with a rod, stone me, pluck my beard out, get hung on from a tree just to take her back. And you going to buck him. And you going to buck him. You know what I'm talking about? What gain did he get from that? I did that to get my old lady back. And she wrong. I ain't wrong. This is what I did to take, this how much I love you. I ain't want no other woman. I wanted you. So this is what I'm going to do to get my old lady back. You know what I'm talking about? You can't marry nobody else. Because he didn't do it. All we doing is following the plan of Shammai. He said, did he not make one? He said, even a godly seed. That's why he said, don't do treacherously against the wife of your youth. That's why y'all need to sit back and remember that. Y'all that married, don't do treacherously and evil against your wife, man. Just like I was telling y'all the other day too, man. Watch what y'all say out loud while your wife is present too, man. Straight up, man. Don't say nothing out loud that you wouldn't want her out loud to say to you that would hurt your feelings. That's your wife, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit back and look at, we want the women to be virtuous and do this here. We got to turn around and do the same thing. I told y'all that months ago. That's your wife, man. Hold that down. Watch what you say out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? If you know that's going to affect your wife in a negative fashion, don't say it. And just like I seen a brother do this here, so y'all know this here too, bro. Same thing go for the women. If you ain't married, you got kids, man. You don't get no bonus points for doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to take care of your wife. You're supposed to take care of the house. You're supposed to take care of the kids. You don't get no bonus points for that. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Ain't that's what he ordained? You get no points for that. That's your reasonable service. That man came through. You ain't never hear you who would sit back and say, well, I got a land for you. School with milk and honey. Vineyards, you know. You ain't never hear him throw that in. Hey, boy, I do that for you. He came and told it to you, wicked hoe. I did all this for you, did what you do. Now she gets sideways now, you let her be known. Hold up. He said, boy, I got you nice. I can see it, Jules. He talking about you went to smelling yourself. Rotten slut. He said, you contrary to other whores. Said they give gifts to all whores. That's what the book said. He said they give gifts to all whores. He said, but you run after your lovers and you give all your gifts and get nothing in return. He said, therefore you are contrary. You are contrary. And you sit back and you look at the natural sense, you see that they give gifts to, you know, women get off, well, he bought me this, he bought me that. What that mean? They give gifts to all whores. He said, but boy, you don't get nothing. You always notice the dumb ones always give all their stuff to a dude who don't give them nothing. But a penis and some hard times. Straight up. Penis and hard times. That's all they get.
I was in the barbershop yesterday and this guy asked, he was like, you want to get married? She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. I got home, so. And she's like, you in a relationship? And she was like, yeah. He's like, how long have you been in a relationship? 7 years.
7 years?
Exactly. No.
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. Well, you got to be with a man 7 years. Let me tell you something, because we were talking about this earlier, right? Especially dealing with this word. You want to get married, ain't nothing wrong with taking your time. Give them a year. Yeah. Shoot, give them 2. 2 or 3. Just to make sure that this is what they want to do. You ain't got to rush into that, because what you're married to, you stuck with. You know what I'm talking about? You stuck with it. You ain't got to be speed racing. You know why people be speed racing to get married in this way right here? Because they horny. They want to have sex real bad. You know what I'm talking about? So they want to, and this they line. It's better to marry than burn. I'd rather wait. I ain't going to burn. I'd rather wait than to be married with somebody that I know don't really want to do this. Because that situation is going to be way worse than you not having the control over your loins. You know what I'm saying? If you can't control your loins, you're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? you have a problem. Getting married to have sex is not a wise thing to do. Not in this way right here, because you might marry a wicked woman. You might marry a wicked man. And you know, and y'all women already know, I focus on y'all on the marriage part way harder than the man, because that man got to lead you. You know what I'm saying? That man got to be able to direct you. And if he is a spiritual idiot, where is he going to take you? Straight to hell. Unless you've got enough sense to say, I got to sanctify myself and him, and I'm just going, baby, I got to go. What you mean? I can't stay here. I ain't going to disrespect you now. I'm going to be like Abigail now. I ain't going to disrespect you now. I ain't going to like this here, but I can't follow you to hell, sir. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no woman be like, I just want to be happy, and I want this here, and take a nigga going to lead you to hell. That's retarded. You know what I'm saying? Same way as a man, don't want to get with a woman because you find her attractive or pretty, or she may do this here and do that there, or she got a nice shape, and she going to cause you to go to hell because she going to cause you to stumble and fall. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no idiot now. You ain't that pretty, you ain't that fine now. Not to go to hell. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody worth going to hell for, not even yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be joining nobody and be like, shoot, we just going to be going to hell together, but shoot, we're going to have a good time before we get there. Oh, no.
There's a lot of people that feel like
You talking about a lot of brews, right? Because I know you might not notice it. Y'all might not notice it. When you look at a lot of Hebrew that be on Facebook, you hear a lot of them, they go from relationship to relationship, marriage to marriage all the time because they were just looking to get their rocks off. So they wasn't taking the time to see what type of woman this is, what type of man this is. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't looking for none of that. All they know is, shoot, boy, shoot, I'll be nice with them scriptures when he be calling me and talk. Man, screw all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Some of them get, you know, it's some women out here that got married to a dude just because they like how he broke down the She real modest, she modest, you know what I'm saying? She keep that rap on. You know what I'm saying? She keep her head wrapped, pop. You know what I'm talking about? Pop. You know what I'm talking about? Whole time, boy, that's the most rotten, no good, wicked woman you'd ever want to see. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas can play righteous all day long. Male or female, they play the game all day long. You know, a wicked nigga be whatever you want them to be. You know what I'm talking about? Till they get you. Then once they got you, you done seen it too late now. There's one thing for sure, two things for sure. That man say by their fruits you gonna know them. And it's only so long you can pretend to be righteous. Give us a time, it'll show. If it don't show naturally, Yahuwah put him in a situation, you'll see. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this nigga's evil. Then you gotta get on your horse then. Run. Because I'm telling you now, the people close to you take you to hell now. I'm telling you now, the book tell you that now, he that pleaseth Elohim shall escape from her, but the sinner be taken by. Just don't sit back and think that about a woman, or just about a man getting escaping from a wicked woman, escaping from a sinner. Shoot, some of y'all women might have been unclean to a sinner, and he make a way for you to get away from them. You know what I'm talking about? Right straight up and down. Boy, if y'all separate you from somebody, you see they evil, shoot, just let them go and burn the hell, let them stay where they at. I appreciate it. That's what you're supposed to look at. Y'all appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate it. You know, I told you that the other day, you gotta say, hey, boy, that nigga's evil. You know what I'm talking about? Some people you want to give, I remember you say, I want to be patient. You want to be, after a while, that patience run out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, y'all know, we try to be patient with you, see what you got. Shoot, that ran out though. You don't want to do right. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all give everybody a little space, you know what I'm saying? Because he keep coming. I'm calling you, I'm trying to tell you for you to repent, or you don't want to repent. I'm through with you. Straight up, you know how to give, you got some, ate some chips, got to get that Dorito stuff. I'm done with you, I'm straight. Y'all do that with everybody, like if he love you, see they get right now. They want to get right? Go ahead.
Say, so, verse 15. So, have you also them that hold the doctrine of Nicolaitans, and this thing I hate, repent, or else I will come unto you quickly.
See, that's the whole key thing. That's what the beast coming with. He's going to teach you to serve other gods. Just like Jezebel did. Just like that priest in Judges 19 did, or Judges 17, I should say. Come on.
And I will fight against them with the sword of my mouth.
You see what he said? That's the doctrines of the devil, seducing spirits. He said evil men will wax worse and worse, seducing, deceiving, and being deceived. You got to be careful. Go ahead.
He that has an ear, let him hear.
Let him hear.
What the Ruach says into the called out assembly.
What he said?
To him that overcomes, will I give to eat of the hidden manna.
The hidden manna.
And give him a white stone.
White stone.
In the stone a new name written.
A new name.
No man knows, saying that he receives it.
Go ahead.
And unto the angel of the called out assembly in Theatra write, these things the son of Elohim, who has his eyes like unto a flame of fire.
He has his eyes like what?
A flame of fire.
And what else?
Feet, fine
Well, I
brass.
guess the master just told you he was black. Now how you gonna buck that one? And the words are red. Yours ain't red. Y'all words are red, ain't it? I guess the master told you he was black then. How you gonna kick against that? You know, screw reading Revelation 1 and 14 like everybody like to run to the show he black. He just told you he was black. He just told you he was black. Go ahead.
I know your works in love and service, and faith, and your patience and works in the last to be more than the first.
Mm-hmm.
Notwithstanding, I have a few things.
You know what he mean when he say the last gonna be more than the first? What y'all think that mean?
Let's talk about second resurrection.
To a certain extent. Y'all don't know what it means. You want to see what it means? Hebrews 8:13. Hebrews 8:13. All we would have to do is just hold that and get John chapter 2. Yeah, go to Hebrews. And get John 2 and what it is, about 5.
Hebrews 8 and 13.
Hebrews 8 and 13.
In that he said, a new covenant he hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish.
To vanish. Remember he said, listen what he said. He said, I know your works. So I know what you're doing. I know your love. I know your service. I know your belief and your patience. That the last going to be more than the first. So he said, man, I know everything you're doing to attain to the reward. The reward that was set up in the beginning is not the same reward that's set up now. You know what I'm saying? The last reward is going to be greater than the one I gave you. The first reward was just the land. The last one is eternal life. You could become a son of Elohim. You couldn't become that on the first. This is what the beast's trying to take from you to teach you to do something else. This is what people falling away from. You get both of them. See, but I'm going to show you something though. You get the land, but you get a better land. That's why I say this is a covenant built upon better promises. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it said our minds can even.
Oh, that was it? I need a 10.
It said no eye has seen or heard.
Oh yeah, he told you that. That's in Isaiah. That's 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. I have not seen, nor ear have heard. That's Isaiah 64 where he initially said that. What Elohim has prepared for those that love him. But in that one there, it say wait for him. In Isaiah, it says wait for him.
Hebrews 8 verse 10.
Read 10.
For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the master. I will put my laws in their mind.
Where?
In their mind.
See, they wasn't in your mind on the first one. They was just on tables of stone. He circumcised your heart. Deuteronomy 30 say, when I circumcise your heart, I will deliver you from your enemies' lands, and I will make those that hate you serve you, and you gonna smash them. And then continue it down in Deuteronomy 30, he gives you the law of faith. Say the word is not in Shamahin that you got to say who can go up there and get it. Nor is it in the rats where you say you can't find it on the sea. You say, but it's near to you, even in your heart, that you may know it and do it. That's why the master told you the kingdom of Elohim is not come by observation. You can't watch for it to find it. It's already there. The word is already. This is how you know that the beast has to be someone of our people. Like we read last night, he kept talking about the God of your fathers. And he, like I said, he got to be one of us. How else is he going to understand the dark sentences to deceive you with them? The nations don't understand the dark sentences. That's why he's going to be able to easily to deceive most brews, because most brews don't understand the dark sentences. Most of them are extremely stupid. So when he come, they're going to go for it. Just like I told you, somebody once said to me, we supposed to know better. If you hear the testimony of Mashiach, that means you actually know the truth because you know Abba. Because you know the truth which he sent. Because his righteousness is an everlasting righteousness and his instructions are the truth. The instructions to believe on the Son is to get you to the Father, which will in turn get you eternal life. So that means nobody can't deceive you. See, he was finna read 1 John 2. He said, little children, I write to the fathers because you have known the truth. Nobody can't deceive you if you know the Son. How is that possible? But if you don't know the Son, you can be deceived. You know what I'm saying? That's why they were deceived during the time that they said kill the master, because they didn't know the Father. He said, Kadesh Father, they have not known thee. He said, I know him. If I say I know him not, I'd be a lie like you. That's why I've been telling y'all this before, we just don't go through this book like, oh yeah, that's talking about the master. No. No, that's for you to know him. Because if you know him, how can somebody come tell you about your master now? You know him. Like, oh, see, This what Yahushua, this what Yahushua, this what Yeshua, this what Jesus really said. She like, shoot, bet you lied. Bet you lied. Bet you lied. I know my master. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know about you. I know mine. Mine ain't on that. Mine ain't never say that. Mine ain't never do that. That's not talking about that. Because I know a lot of times, I know y'all women be wanting to take off. Oh, I know you do. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to hold your peace. Just let them stay stupid. Sometimes it's good for them to let them stay stupid. Y'all don't be knowing, I be around people and I can take off and I don't say nothing. Bro, I've been in public and hear people talking about the book and I just be like, just like this. Shoot, they ain't talking to me. What am I getting in their conversation for? It don't make no difference that I know that they wrong. They don't know what they talking about. That conversation ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, if the Most High opened the opportunity for me to enter that conversation, and I'll enter that conversation. I'm just not going to jump in the conversation just because people talking about the book. I'm going to keep on. I done did it plenty of times. I've been on the bus. I've been in the store. Like this, I keep walking. They'll be laughing like this nigga is crazy. And go on about my business. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't tell y'all to do that exercise the same with them. They ain't talking to you. Shit, let them stay like that. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, they ain't on top of that. Though. That's how you. That's an even greater way to cause them not to hear what you talking about. Because I wasn't even talking to you, sir. Go ahead, bro.
And write them in their hearts. And I will be to them an Elohim, and they shall be my people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the master, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more.
No more. I won't remember them anymore. That's greater than the first. He remembered them sins in the first. Bloods and bulls and goats could not purge you of your sins. That's why you got, he said that in Hebrews 12, he's talking about you got a greater mediator than the blood of Abel that speak of more greater things. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible that the blood of bulls and goats could purge sin, for it didn't purge the conscience. Say after sprinkling of the heifer to the unclean, how much more shall the blood of Mashiach, who through the eternal Ruach offered himself to purge your mind from unclean works, from dead works. So you see how the last is greater than the first. Let's see that. John chapter 2 verse 5.
Yehukanan chapter 2 verse 5. His mother said unto the servants, whatsoever he say unto you, do it. And there were set 6 water pots of stone after the manner of the purifying of the Yahudim, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. Yahushua said unto them, fill the water pots with water. And they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, draw out now and bear unto the governor of the feast.
He said, fill them up with water. Fill them up with the Ma'im, right? Fill them up with the Ruach. These 6 water pots and put some word in them. Go ahead.
And he said to them, draw out now and bear unto the governor of the feast. And they bore it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water,
he said, do what with the feast? Bring it to the governor of the feast, right?
Bring
now
it
you
to
know
the governor.
That Judgment 20 in, man. Just like that. Come on.
Keep going.
Keep going.
And they bore it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water, that it was made wine.
It was made what?
Wine.
Made wine.
And knew not whence it was.
I ain't even know where it came from. What did the master tell him? He said, you know not where I come from, but I know where I come from.
But the servants which drew the water knew.
They knew. Ain't that something? But the servants that drew the water knew. He said the Ruach of truth is not for the world, for it know him not. He said, but you know him, and he will be with you. That's why he said, I've written unto you fathers, not that you didn't know, but you have known the truth. Did you notice he said the people around didn't know where the wine come from? He said only his servants knew. See, the people of the world don't know where Elohim come from. Only his servants do. You see what I'm just telling y'all that? You know the truth. They don't know. Go ahead.
The governor of the feast called the bridegroom and said unto him,
what did he say?
Every man at the beginning sets forth good wine.
It was good. That was a good covenant he set forth at the beginning.
And when men have well drunk, then that which is worse. But you have kept the good wine till now.
I kept the good stuff till later.
This beginning of miracles did Yahushua.
So they telling you the first covenant was good. The last one, the greater one, I kept that till later. That's why Paul told you, he said you are a epistle of Mashiach, not written on tables of stone, but fleshly tables of the heart. He said if the ministration of death was to be esteemed, how much more the ministration of life? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 3 I'm talking about. See, now when he mentioned right about that 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, what it is that's Isaiah 64 and 9. I'm going to read it to you. fast, 64 and 4. He said, for since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived, have the eye seen, O Elohim, besides thee, what he hath prepared for him that wait for him. Well, that word wait means to, in Hebrew, means to tarry for or to long for. That's why I say I know your patience. Because when you're patient for something, that means you longing for it. You know what I'm saying? The master told you that day. He said the bridegroom has much patience for the wife to long. Give me that, I'll just read it. James 5 and 7. See, you're supposed to long for that. That's why he say, if we declare that we are strangers and pilgrims of the earth, then we declare that we seek a city. A city from Shamaim, where Elohim is not ashamed to be called our Elohim, but we're not ashamed to be called his people. That means we long for righteousness. We long for that. Go ahead, James 5 and 7.
Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the master. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth.
What?
And have long patience.
Long patience. That means he longs for it. That's what I sit back and tell you, right? If you with a woman, and y'all not sitting back and y'all in a relationship, you in the word, if you really want it, you're going to have that patience the way you longing to have her, not just in the physical sense. See, now we don't deal with the apocrypha like that. But in that book of Tobit, right, he mentioned, he's like, I don't want this woman for lust of the heart. Like if you really want a woman, you'll do just what Jacob did. Jacob longed for Rachel. He was willing to work 7 years for her. And he said they seemed like the days. So you know to sit back and wait for a woman for 7 years, sex was not the first thing on his mind. That was not what was on his mind. Because you're not going to wait for somebody 7 years and not have no sex. If that's what you after, you'd be like, shh, I'll go find me another. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually long and desire that woman, you will wait them 7 years. And vice versa. If that woman really wants that man, she will do the same thing. Well, the master sit back looking at, he has a longing for us. And he's waiting for us with much patience that you bring forth the proper fruit. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit back, when you do something about wait for him, that means you long for him. And you will patiently do whatever it is so that you can be with him. And again, we dealing with the beast. Same thing with Korah and all these other people. They trying to get you. Turn from that. Don't wait on him when he ain't coming. I want to just, oh, y'all waiting for a man to crack the sky open? Yeah, I'm waiting, nigga. We need to get together. I done heard we need to set up our own kingdom. Set it up where? Who we gonna set the government up? Who gonna run it? You? You and your homeboys. I done heard dudes say we need to set up our own government. I'm looking at it like, bro, most I done gave me a lot of words. You would never hear me say, shoot, I don't want to be a part of it because I ain't getting killed. Y'all do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with it. Oh, bro, you know a lot of words. I know enough word not to be down with this. When men say that, it's because men want to be Korah. They want to rule. They want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that dude. I ain't got to be like, shoot. I be like this here. I'm chilling. Bro, you got to get, no, I ain't getting, no. Because you're going to have people who feel like, bro, you ought to be a part of that. Man, I'm going to the gym. You got some ways to live. I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? No. For real though. Like they ain't never like, oh, nah, bro. I'm telling you now. What I got? You finished with that? You finished with John chapter 2? You good on that? That's all I know. What I had there?
Revelation.
Yeah, we're going back to Revelation chapter 2. Yeah, we need to finish Revelation. Yeah, we ain't got Jezebel yet. Right.
Verse 17. Revelation chapter 2. To him that overcomes will I give to eat the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knows, saving he that received. And to the angel of the called out assembly in Theatrum.
What did it say?
Write these things, say the son of Elohim, who has his eyes like unto a flame of fire, feet like fine brass. I know your works, love, service, faith, and patience, and your works in the last to be more than the first.
Go ahead.
Notwithstanding, I have a few things.
I got a few things against you.
Because you suffer.
You allowed
that woman.
That woman.
Jezebel.
Just like Ahab, you allowed this woman. What did she do?
She calls herself a prophetess.
She says she's a prophetess.
To teach and to seduce my
She's
servants.
teaching and she's seducing my servants.
To commit fornication.
They laying with other gods.
And to eat things sacrificed
They eat and
unto
things
idols.
sacrificed to idols.
I gave her space to repent.
I gave her some space to repent.
Of her fornication, and she repented not.
She didn't do it.
Behold, I will cast her into a bed.
In a bed.
And them that commit adultery with her into
And if you lay with her, guess what he gonna do?
Except they repent of their deeds.
Except they turn from their deeds. Well, this man merciful. This man said, I want to kill you. I ain't gonna do it unless you turn. He said, I gave her space. Again, you see what I'm talking about? He said, I gave you some space now. You still fornicating though. Come on.
Behold, it says, except they repent of their deeds, and I will kill her children with death.
I will do what?
I will kill her children with death. And all the called out assembly shall know I am he which searched the rein in the hearts.
That man said, I'm
Offspring,
gonna kill all of them.
And
And guess what he did with Ahab? Killed all the children that he had with Jezebel. Everyone that pissed against the wall, he killed. Why you think he said? When you know the book, you're going to know that. I'm going to kill all the children. Who were Jezebel's children? Children he had with Ahab. What did he do with Ahab? Kill Ahab and all his sons. Because I gave you space to turn from your wicked deeds and you didn't turn. I'm going to come see you. You allowed this woman. Because remember, Ahab is the king of Yasharal. You allowed this wicked woman to seduce my servants to worship Baal and you didn't stop her. So that's showing you, if you know the word, you supposed to stand up and smash all idolatry. That's showing that we supposed to stand up against the beast. He can't stand up out here teaching our people to worship idols and all that, then you just sit back. That's nothing to do with it. Coming to see you, my nigga. And it's whatever. I got to go to jail, so be it. You think Jeremiah was scared to go to jail? Was the master scared to go to jail? Was Micaiah scared to go to jail? Was Samson scared to go to jail? What you scared for? Huh? Elijah wasn't scared of no death. What? Say what? When he started getting low, you know what he did? He said, you know, man, it's going to take my life, man. I ain't no better than the people who came before me. Man, our people just wicked. You know what I'm saying? I was very jealous and zealous for you, but I can't do nothing with people. These niggas just wicked. Didn't let me go lay down. I'm tired. He said, go ahead and get your son to eat. Well, you're going to need your strength. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to need your strength. That's why they say that hidden manna, that's that strength. That's that bread of life. You're going to need your strength. Come on, sit down here and get your son to eat.
70 kids.
Yeah, he had a lot of kids. And he killed them all. He killed them all. Yeah, he had a lot of them. He killed them all. Matter of fact, he told Ahab, he said, since you humbled yourself before me, he said, I ain't going to do it in your time. But better believe, I'm going to kill him. He said, I ain't going to kill you. He said, matter of fact, I'm going to take it even a step further. I ain't going to let you see it when I kill your son. But I'm going to kill him, though. Because I done spoken. It's going to be. Yeah, just because you humbled yourself don't mean the fact I ain't going to kill your children. They going to die. You know what I'm saying? And people hear that. What type of God would do that? The type of God that's a gangster. That's the one.
He told Josiah too.
Yeah, he told
There's
like,
a big feast and all. Shackle and look it up.
straight up though. We sit back and look at it. I'm telling you now, he the gangster of gangsters now. He the hardest, he the realest now. I'm playing no games now. I told you what I was going to do now. You bug me anyway, I'm going to come see you now. I appreciate you humbling yourself. That was a real gangster move on your part. I'm going to spare you.
I thought it was gangster.
I thought, but see, that's the whole thing though. Yahuwah pulling up on you though. He pulling up on you like this here. What happened? What happened?
Not the full.
All that. Because you know what I'm saying? He got to do it for that extra effect so you know. Bum, 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 bum. Like they said, we got to go. Just chill. Bum, bum. You got to master gas. Just be easy. Police ain't come around here. They know what time it is. They can catch it too. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to catch it, they can catch it. You know what I'm saying? That's how Yahuwah feel. But at the same time, he really sitting back like this here. Now, why they gonna make me hurt somebody? I don't want to hurt nobody. All I want them to do is follow the plan that I laid down so we can all get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you this money. I'm trying to give you this ruach. I'm trying to give you this wisdom. I'm trying to give you this knowledge. I'm trying to give you this understanding. I'm trying to give you this temperance. I'm trying to give you this joy. I'm trying to give you this faith. I'm trying to give you all this stuff right here. I'm talking about, I got this word right here. I'm trying to give you this word so you can take this work out here and we just get money. Everybody's getting money. And y'all testing me. So I'm talking about you want to run up on the club twice. You know what I'm talking about? So now I got to run up on you. Because at the same token, I can actually show you the word while we joking with it. Because there's a lot of false prophets took this man's word and ran off with it.
What? We did.
You know what I'm saying? And ran off with it. Ran off with it and spoiled the man, got the man name bad out here. What if they say, you talking about my name? It's like, he said, man, don't put that on the bag no more, man. It's like a brand like Pepsi. That's how he look at his name. And you sit back and look at each and every one of us as a piece of work, piece of merchandise. And his name is stamped on you. I'm just leaving this son. Just bear with me. His name's stamped on you, right? You know what I'm talking about? And you out here making his name bad out here in the streets that the name of Yahuwah is a bad brand. I gotta come see you about that. And when he finally decided, because guess what? He ain't gonna get up and come see you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Kings don't get off their throne. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. That's what I got servants for. You know how this here? Hey, yo, come on, let me get that. What's that? Yeah, you know what I do right there, man? Shot that work 2 couple weeks ago? Yeah. Yeah, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, gangsters, they don't tell you like, go kill. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta tell you, go kill such and such. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say, yeah, come on. Yeah, the skinny nigga. Yeah, him. You know what to do. Go see him. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what happens? The Malachi pull up, come see. What he told him in Ezekiel chapter 8. What he told him in Ezekiel chapter 8, or Ezekiel chapter 9, I should say. He said, yo, check this out, man. I need you to go around there to the sanctuary, start at the door, get the old men. Then the men, women, and children, young and all. Don't spare none, don't pity. Like that what you want me to do? Yeah, go handle that. And what that Malachi went and did, handle that. And he ain't stopped doing it till he told him, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. And he ain't sitting and get off his throne that time. And get what he gonna do when the son, he's like, son, you know what to do. For sure. I'm out of here. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go hell at it. I'm gonna go hell at it. Give me Judges 20 and 16. Dealing with that marriage thing, what we just looked at. We ain't go all the way in what we got, but I'm gonna tie it back in though. Let's tie it back in towards the end. I got like 2 more minutes. But I'm for real though. I'm just using a natural sense that you can sit back and look at you to know that this man don't play no games. This man don't play no games. Don't play no game. Don't play with him now. Judges 20 and 16. Don't play with him now.
Shaphatim 20 and 16. Among all this people, there were 700 chosen men left-handed. One could sling stones.
Sling them stones.
At a hairbreadth.
Hairbreadth.
And not miss.
And they ain't gonna miss.
And the men of Yasharel beside Benjamin were numbered 400,000 men that drew sword, and all these were men of war. And the children of Yasharel arose and went up to the house of Elohim and asked counsel of Elohim and said, which of us shall go up to battle first against the children of Benjamin? And Yahuwah said, Yehuda shall go up first. And the children of
Stop right there. That man said, who gonna go up to fight against the children of Benjamin? Who gonna go up and fight these people? Yahusha gonna go up and fight him first. He said, I got 7,000 chosen men with me. They left hand, they don't miss nothing. He coming back with 10,000 of his Kadeshim. They ain't gonna miss nothing. Jude told you about it. Say Enoch prophesied about it. It's even in Judges chapter 5. You know what I'm saying? A man coming to see him, right? He said, ain't it funny? He said, who gonna go on first? He could have called any tribe. They ain't even in the southern kingdom, bro. When this went down there. He could have, that went down in the northern kingdom. He could have called for Ephraim to go up. He could have called for Manasseh to go up. He said, nah, send my praise. Because you would already know the firstborn son is the praise of the Father. It's his strength and his excellency. You know what I'm talking about? Send my praise. Send my boy. Same thing we been talking about. They asked counsel like it's here because y'all sitting on the throne like this. Man, look here, boy. The boy around there playing with Buddha. And all this type of stuff, man. Because that's what went down now. They would come around there to commit sodomy. You go read Judges 19, they were going around there to commit sodomy. Sodomy. And instead of committing sodomy, they decided to gangbang a woman to the point of death. Because that's what they did. They said they used and abused that woman all night. I mean, they ran a train on her all night to the point that she died. You know how evil that got to be? And you know, it's wicked dudes out here in America do that stuff all the time. You know, he told you that in the book of Amos, talking about they defile my name, that 2 men go into the same, to the same maid. You know, that's evil around here, talking about 2 dudes running a train on a woman. That's wicked. I mean, I showed the homeboy that in the law one time. He was like, no, man, all right, keep on doing it, nasty bastard. You got dudes be like this here, I want to sleep, oh boy, her sister fine. Boy, that's a sin to lay with sisters. You better pick one you like.
It's a
Both of them.
It's a sin to lay with the
Both.
mother.
Oh, that man said, well, you gotta pick one.
Not you looking at Jacob.
No, I'm looking at Leviticus. I said, no, you can't do that. We can go
You
find
gotta
out.
pick the older first.
Let's leave Leviticus 10.
I don't know
From
about
the
that.
same daddy.
Yeah, can't do that.
They
You
can't
From
be
the same daddy.
can't.
can't do
I mean, I'm looking at Jacob, Laban, Rachel, and Leah from the same day.
that. Yeah, so was Yasharal and Yehuda. That's why he got that pass.
That was before though.
Same thing with Abraham being married to his father's daughter. Same thing. But when he dropped that law on him, you can't do that.
Or Lot. His daughter's here.
You can't do that. You can't do
Oh,
that.
that's the law.
Because I opened
I
that up and showed.
just thought the sister would. I thought sisters.
No, you can't do that. You gotta pick one. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get both of them. You gotta pick one. Because you know some dudes be out here, boy, them some bad. Boy, I know dudes be like, boy, they try to hit all the sisters. Some of them have been successful. Even more nasty be like, oh, twins. They always want to try to hit twins. Like, you got, how nasty is that? You know what I'm saying? Even on the flip side, how nasty is it for siblings to openly mess with the same dude? Or the same woman? That's disgusting. You know what I'm talking about? Well, like, what type of time you on? That's confusion in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? You don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? You see one, oh man, they all them sisters fine, bro. I want them all. You better pick one. You better see which one you like the most and go holler at that one. She turn you down, don't try to holler at the other one. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't got no respect for nobody. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You got women that do the flip side. Oh, let them fine. Go pick a brother and go holler at him. He turn you down.
Well, I know they were doing Israel just like that.
Oh yeah, 12. Come on.
Oh, they choosing.
Go ahead, man. We in verse 19.
And the children of Yasharal rose up in the morning and encamped against Gabah.
And guess what it said that in the evening time it shall be light. So when the Baptist come back, it's gonna be in the morning. Even though he coming like a thief in the night, but when he come, he gonna bring forth light. It's gonna be light in the morning. You know why? Because pain endured for a night.
Joy come early in the morning.
Come in the morning, right? That's a twofold thing. That's the resurrection of Mashiach, and that's his returning. Because they say, how long will they reproach your name? How long will they blaspheme? How long will they shed our blood? Because we'll be dwelling in darkness because the whole world is in wickedness. But joy come in the morning because he said he'll be the hope and strength of his people.
Catch them early.
That's when the feds come. You know that's when the feds come? When they come kicking your door, they come kicking the door 4, 5, 6 in the morning when you in there good and sloppy. Because you ain't going to be waiting on, you ain't going to be ready for this. Where you think they got it from? They ain't get that on their own. When you reading this book, though, dead serious, when you reading this book, they caught somebody down bad. They caught them when they were asleep. They caught them when they wasn't ready for it. Y'all know you about 4, 5 in the morning, you sleeping real good.
That's how David slid up on Saul.
That's how Abraham slid up on the kings of Saul. Caught them in the bed, sleep, 4, 5 in the morning. Feds at the door, 6 in the morning. Bah! You like, what's going on? It's too late now.
6. They everything done at 6. They wrapping up shop.
No, I mean, that's a song. That was a song. That's for y'all time, though.
Ice tea.
Yes, sir.
Make time for 6 o'clock news.
6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? See, I know that's 6 in the morning. Now when the feds, that used to be the thing of the feds, you literally used to come at 6 in the morning. They literally used to come at 6, not the police. Because the feds ain't coming. You ain't going to catch that on TV when the feds ready to talk. When they tell you the feds done got somebody, it's like 2, 3 days after. You know what I'm saying? Like when they got them waterfront boys, they didn't tell you when they got them right then. They let you know a little later on, yeah, we picked up these boys right here, picked up these boys right here, and took $2 million out the backyard, which we were probably for. They said they took 2, probably double or triple that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they gonna cuff them something. You know what they say, you talking about your lucky first day bastard, they say no taxation without representation. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know they did the same thing, though. They found all that cash. It was this amount, but when we turn it over, it's gonna be this amount. Yeah. So I know when they got this brother, y'all said it was $2 million, but it was probably $4. Come on, man, you a federal officer, you don't make no money. You pop over the backyard, there's $4, $5, $6 million cash. What you doing? Close your eyes. Because I know if I was a federal agent, the police shoot. Who? Man, I'll give you a quarter.
I just risked my life.
Who risked my life? Shoot, man, I got a college plan. I got to keep that. Who?
Be greedy and take the whole thing and say, hey, it was nothing like that.
It wasn't nothing like that. Messing with me, that's what I would have did.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
And I like to say, I have to keep coming to work every day. Because I know I can't quit.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing there, sir.
Wasn't nothing there. I ain't found nothing.
Ain't like that.
Couple guns.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Matter of fact, I'm
Yeah,
gonna make it look decent. It's $200 cash. It's $200.
Hey, yeah.
I gotta do that then just to make it look good when they put it on the news. I got $5.8 million. What I get? $200. Yeah, a little something. What not anyway? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want him thinking nothing.
Well, you already know when they come with a raid like that, you ain't come by yourself nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Cause they came scooping them boys up, just like on Chopper Stoppers. I knew some of the news, man. They didn't put that on the news right off the rip when they came and picked them boys up. Cause it was like 14, 15, about 17 of them dudes. When they did Operation Picket Fences, they didn't put that on the news when they came to pick them boys up. When they did LA Express, they ain't put that on the news when they come pick them boys up. When they do stuff like that, they ain't mentioning no name. They gonna be like, oh, such and such got arrested on. No, they don't put that on the news. So they don't even put it on the news when they pick dudes up for sale charges. When they have those sweeps like that, when they just go from side of town to side of town, picking dudes up. You got a lot of messages, boy. You real popular. Man, we want to be like you one day. Come on.
And the children of Yasharal rose up in the morning and encamped against Gabal. And the men of Yasharal went out to battle against Benjamin.
Oh, my bad. We can go chopping. Come on, 21. It still work though. 21 and 16 still work though.
21 and 16. Then the elders of the assembly said, how shall we do for women, for them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin?
Say the women are destroyed. He said, what we gonna do for wives?
And they said, there must be an inheritance for them that be escaped of Benjamin, that a tribe be not destroyed from Yasharal.
This is what he said, it's got to be an inheritance for the son of my right hand.
Howbeit, we may not give them women of our daughters, for the children of Yasharal have sworn, saying, cursed be he that give a woman to Benjamin.
Hold on, son, right? I think that's what, about John 8 or 9, when they say the people wouldn't confess him openly, lest they be put out of the synagogue. That's when the master had to turn around. Well, that's John 7, turn around and say, cursed be he that know not the law. He that know not the law is cursed. But they were sitting back looking at anybody who would have went after the master. They was looking at them to be cursed. You know what I'm saying? Can't give him the know. Because the chief priests and scribes would not teach him in the synagogues. Because we can't give you to the son of my right hand. He's cursed. That's how they looked at it. They would call him a blasphemer and idolater and all this. He's cursed. You can't give nobody to him. Go ahead.
Cursed be he that gives a woman to Benjamin. Then they said, behold, there is a feast of Yahuwah in Shiloh.
And where?
Shiloh.
When it come?
Yearly.
When?
Yearly.
Oh, hey, go ahead.
In a place which is on the north side of Bethel.
On the north side of where?
Bethel.
What else?
On the east side of the highway that goes up from Bethel to Shechem, and on the south of Lebanon.
What y'all think this feast is?
No.
What y'all think that feast is? He says it's a feast yearly. Y'all know what Shiloh is, first and foremost. Y'all know what that is? Who knows what Shiloh? Who don't know what Shiloh is?
What is Shiloh?
I'm about to tell you something. I want to get the meaning of it. Shiloh is the place that preceded Jerusalem. That was the initial place of the temporary tabernacle and congregation before the temple was built. So Shiloh is what Jerusalem is now. That was the center of worship. Now let's see what Shiloh means, though. Let's one of y'all know off the top. I believe so. Place of rest. Now, ain't that something? Because Jerusalem is the place of your rest. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to what we were looking at last night about leaning upon that staff. You will find rest. You'll find rest to your souls. There remains a rest for the people of Elohim. So Shiloh, I say, is a precursor of Jerusalem. Because I say means city of shalom, city of rest. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? This is why in Jeremiah 26, if I'm not mistaken, when he told them that he was going to make Jerusalem like Shiloh, that's why they snapped. Because he already know he was telling us, he finna destroy this place. The same way when the master came back and said one stone will not be left upon this temple, he going to destroy this place. Oh, we got to kill him. That's why they turned around and said, oh, he Elijah, he Jeremiah, because he was saying and doing the same things that they were doing. So what is this yearly feast? It is. But how will we know that it's this yearly feast? What will we be able to look at to verify that?
We know it was either that or Passover because everybody.
No, I'm talking about not just a verified tabernacle. If it says it's a yearly feast in this place.
Because it's 3 times a year. Man.
Because we have to go look in the law. You got to remember in the book of Judges, they had been given the law. So they had already knew that it was 3 times a year you came up in the place where he placed his name at. Well, his name was in Shiloh at that time.
That's how I knew that he said the place of rest, so it only had to be tabernacle because that was the place of rest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what is tabernacles for us? Revelation 19:7. Stay with me. Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all know what Bethel means, right? Bethel means
City of bread.
city of bread, but also what? The house of Elohim. So what is this? I don't want those that I already told this to them. So when he turns around here and he says that it's on the north side of the house of Elohim, what is this telling us? So on the north side, it's in a yearly feast on the north side of the house of Elohim. What did it tell you?
That's the north gate.
That's the north gate.
It's going to be Judah.
That's going to be Judah. And who in that gate? That's the master, right? But we're going to run the precept down so y'all can see it. Come on. Because you know why we taking this track to look at this here? Because that wicked man who trying to cause you to rebel and seduce you to turn, trying to keep you from that. He trying to keep you from that. Come on, man. Your phone died, sir.
Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him.
I'm not.
For the marriage of the Lamb is come.
The marriage of the who?
For the marriage of the Lamb is come.
And what else?
And his wife hath made herself
She
ready.
made herself ready.
And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen,
What?
clean and white.
And what else?
And for the fine linen is that righteousness of the saints.
That's what you need. Now, I'm going to read y'all something in Psalms 48:1. I'm going to tie this into this here because I know you ain't never heard this before, and you probably ain't never heard this before. Y'all know, you know who Lucifer is? As far as you know, who is Lucifer? As far as you know, who is Lucifer?
Lucifer? He's Trump. That's a super devil right there. We don't watch out.
I'm going to be honest with y'all because we don't have the time to hit it right now. Unless y'all roll with us after we get done. Lucifer is not the devil. That is actually the Messiah. That's actually talking about him. The Gentiles told us that was the devil. But when you actually look at it, because we're going to line that verse up. Because it says that he will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Nowhere in this book do you ever read the devil say, I want to go sit up and be like Elohim. You actually don't read the devil saying anything.
First, break down what Lucifer.
Oh, it means light bearer. Or morning star.
Yeah, morning star, day star.
Or day star.
Day star.
Or the morning, and the master told you in Malachi 4:2 that he was the son of, he said, was the son of righteousness. Anytime you look at day star, that's light. Satan is darkness and not light. Matter of fact, the master told you in Revelation 2:28, if you overcome, he would give you the morning star. So if you overcome, you think he's going to give you the devil? Even Peter told you, we have a more sure word of prophecy, you do well if you take heed to the day star arise in your heart. So listening to the word, so Peter said, if you listen to the book, he's going to give you the devil in your mind. Don't even make sense. Oh, that was just you right here.
He said we are children of the day and our children of the night. So
He said she was lost while you were talking.
Okay. What I'm looking at is certain things, right? Lucifer means day star, morning star. You know what the morning star is? The literal sun star. Because the sun is really a star. You know what I'm saying? It manifests light. So when we look at, he say, oh, Lucifer, son of the morning, or son of the day. And in Psalms 2, he said, I have declared a decree that thou art my son, this day I have begotten you. You can't be a son of Elohim and be a son. Because then you would be a son, you'd be a bastard. You know what I'm saying? Then he tells you in Hebrews that he never called any of the angels sons. He only called Yahushua son. You know what I'm saying? So then he says the mount of the congregation. Well, the mount of the congregation is Jerusalem. And he says that, people they say, see, the devil said he want to sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Well, I'm going to show you where the mount of the congregation is and what the size of the north is. And if it only fits one man, then we know it's not the devil. Because we don't read anywhere where the devil said, I want to be like God. I can show you where the Messiah said, I will be like God. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can show you he said that. You know what I'm saying? Because he say, oh, see, what they get at is, see, Lucifer got kicked. See, he got kicked out of heaven. See, the devil got kicked out of heaven. See, that's the same thing. All Isaiah said is, oh, Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou fallen? He was like, how did you get here? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? He said he will rule over the stars. Well, the stars are representative of the angels. Of course he's going to rule over the angels. He got a better and excellent more name than they do. But the reason why I mention that is because that's a Gentile teaching. White people told us that. Which ain't nothing wrong with that because everybody in here at one time or another in their lifetime believed Lucifer was the devil. So ain't nobody mad at you for that. Everybody in this room believed that at one time. You know what I'm saying? But as you begin to develop the word and look in the word and you realize that the whole book is about Mashiach, you begin to see, why would the Father give us a testimony about a serpent? You know what I'm saying? Why would he take his time out to tell us a story about this wicked man? But also I say, you don't read nowhere where the devil say, I want to be like God. You know what people say? In Isaiah 14, that's only one witness. That matter's not established. I want to go into heaven. Where you read the devil ever say he wanted to go in? Where do you read the devil even saying he wanted to do anything?
Walk to and fro through the earth.
That's it. And he didn't even say he wanted to do it. He said, where you coming from? Walking to and fro. I just been chilling.
That's a joke.
I just been chilling. Only time you hear the devil talking is when he was tempting Mashiach. And when he said, I've been walking to and fro. Even when you see him resisting Yahushua, the son of the high priest, the son of Jehoshaphat, you don't even hear him talk. My memory served me correctly.
In Zephaniah, what he said? Did he speak in Zephaniah, like 3rd chapter or something?
That's Zechariah. No, he doesn't speak. He only, if my memory served me correctly, he only spoke twice. That's in Job, and that's in either Matthew or Luke, whichever, or Mark, whichever one you look at when the Matthew got tempted. It's the only time he ever spoke.
What about Genesis?
Oh yeah, that one too. Oh, we can't even get that.
And you talking to people that he has.
That's the only time when he actually spoke to somebody. He ain't never, you never read what the devil say, this is what I want to do. I'm looking to do this right here, do this. Where you read that at? He don't care, but he doesn't have no other job but just to be a nigga. So I'm going to tell you something about the devil, man. The devil is the biggest buster ever because he'll put in your mind to go do something. Then when you do it, be like, shit, nigga, I ain't make you do it.
What?
Bro, that itself is weak.
Come at you like, man, come here, boy. You can get on, boy. I'm telling you. Then when you get locked up, I ain't tell you don't steal the rocks. Told the plan. You gave me the plan.
Like Trinidad. He's not going to put a gun in you.
And then he slides off on you too, like, ha ha, I ain't going to jail. That's what he do, man. That's what he do, man. That's a size. That's a low.
You can't trust him.
That's a real lie. When you look at him like that, and this is what type of person this is, your disgust for him should elevate. All right, what else I got? We got to get
You said you're for the time.
Oh,
you're for the line it up. You're for the line it up with something, bro.
Oh, Psalm 48.
With the
Psalm 48.
North Gate.
Knowing that the house of Halloween, right? I want you to say that. You know in John chapter 2, right? He said that he spoke of the temple of his body. He would be the house. When we look at Revelation 21 and 24, it said be no temple there. But Yahuwah and the Lamb are the temple of it. But there's gates around the temple or around the city. And that's what we're going to look at. So when you see that he's the house on the north side of the gate at this yearly feast where he just read the marriage supper of the Lamb, see, tabernacles for us is a harvest feast. It's called ingathering. That's when we know he's coming back. See, he came for Passover to die to fulfill that. Because it's 3 times a year you got to show up. He done already showed up for that. Then he showed up for Pentecost when he gave the Spirit that first fruit. He showed up for that. But he got one more feast he got to show up for. That's Pentecost. That's Tabernacle. And that's ingathering. That's why when you read in Malachi, that favorite verse from Christian pastors like to use to hit you with tithes, you know what I'm saying? Bring the tithes into my storehouse that it may be meat in my house and I might bring it into my barn. And that same parable of the sower, when he was like, yeah, take the tares and burn them, but the wheat, bring it in my barn. We consider to be the wheat or the fruit.
And he said the end of the world is the harvest.
He wait for it. You know what I'm saying? He looking to bring you into his barn or into his house. Well, each tribe has to go, like, if let's say you from the tribe of Asher, and he from the tribe of Zebulon, you can't go through his gate, and he can't go through your gate. You got to go through the gate of the tribe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he mentioned it through that north gate. So when you looking at it, that's why he mentioned it on the north side. Because that's going to be important because the house of Elohim is in Jerusalem. Shiloh is a representation of Jerusalem. So this is telling us about the salvation that is to come, about this man taking his wife. You see what I'm telling you? Psalm 48:1. I'm gonna read the Isaiah 14 and I'm gonna paraphrase some of it. But we go in there for one reason, and that's to look at the size of the Lord. Great is Yahuwah, greatly to be praised in the city of our Elohim, and the mountain of his Kadesh. Beautiful for situation is the joy of the whole Eretz, is Mount Zion, on the sides of the north, the city of the great king. You see how he mentioned that sides of the north? And he says the city of the great king. So let's look at Isaiah 14 and 12. It might be 14 and 14. Make it 13. I'll read 12 and we'll pick, because I'm going to be honest with you, we done went over this before, so most of everybody here, they already know. Because I know even somebody who on this phone ain't never heard it before, like, that guy's crazy. Lucifer is Yahusha. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Who told you he was the devil, and why did you believe him? You know what I'm saying? Did they show you that out the book that he was the devil? That's what I mean by these Gentiles been kind of messed up in the game. Because they be having us blasting. They say, how y'all? And they mean the same thing. Like, they see Lucifer is Venus. Lucifer ain't no Venus, man.
And Aaron named me.
Yeah, we went through that. You know, Venus is a Roman god. You keep that. He said, how art thou fallen from Shamahim, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? Well, you can look at Lamentations chapter 2 and they tell you the beauty of Yasharal has been cast down to the ground.
Where you at? 13?
Verse 12. He said verse 12.
Let me get that Lamentations 2, just so y'all know where it's at. Right there in Lamentations 2 and 1, it says the beauty, the cast down from Shamahim unto the earth, the beauty of Yasharal. And remember, not his footstool in the day of his anger. So that's two witnesses. We know the beauty of Yasharal definitely ain't Satan. You know what I'm saying? And you got another prophet telling you that somebody got cast down. So that means the master told you, what if you would see me ascend back up to where I was before? Say, I didn't come down from Shamahim to do my own will. So he had to come down from heaven too. So we know they ain't talking about that. He said, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into Shamahim. Didn't the master always keep telling you how he had to go back to his father? He said it so many times, I got to go back to heaven. I got to go back to heaven. When we read what the devil said he was going by.
He ain't trying to get back, that's for sure.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of Elohim. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Well, in John 10 and 30, he said, I and my Father are one. They say, we're going to stone you. He said, what you stone me for? He said, good works we're going to stone you. He said, you being a man, make of yourself Elohim. We can kill you for that. Ain't that him saying, I want to be like the Most High? Philippians 2 and 5 said, let this mind be in you, the same mind that was in Yahushua HaMashiach, that he thought it not robbery to be made equal with Elohim. That man told you the servant is not above his master. He said everyone that is perfect shall be as his master. You'll be equal with him. When you look at it, he said he'll ascend above the heights of the cloud. Before this man ascended above the heights of the cloud to be like the Most High, he had to resurrect from the dead. But you notice that he said he'll sit above the stars of Elohim in the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north. In the sides of the north. Well, let's look at what the master said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 32. I'm going to show it to you in the prophets. We ain't even got to go to Revelation. Because it's already been told to you in the book. From Matthew 5. But I'm glad you know what one of them at, though.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. You know?
Yes, sir. Shoot, you weren't wrong. You were right. Matthew 5 and 34. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by Shamahim, for it is Elohim's throne, nor by the Arats, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Did we already read in Psalm 48 that Jerusalem was the city of the great king? And didn't it say it had gates on the north side? Let's look at Ezekiel 48 and 31. Ezekiel 48 and 31. And the gates of the city shall be after the names of the 12 tribes of Yasharal. 3 gates northward. 1 gate Levi, 1 gate Reuben, 1 gate Judah, 1 gate Levi. And it runs it down on the east, the west, and the south. Look at verse 35. And it was round about 18,000 measures, and the name of that city from that day shall be Yahuwah is there. And when you read Revelation 21 and 12 about them same gates, and Revelation 21, where it say there'll be no temple there, when you see them coming up at that yearly feast, going up to the house of Elohim through the north side, you see them going through Yahushua HaMashiach to get to the king, so he can take his wife. And like we have been talking about a couple weeks ago, all they're trying to do is separate the flesh from the bones. Separate Adam from Eve. Yahushua from Yasharal. And that's what the beast's trying to come do. That's what that falling away is about. He's trying to separate. Well, before that, he come up and separate even more people from Elohim. You got people coming up saying like what we read in 2 Kings 18 last night. You're going to have people come up in your life and tell you you're stupid for serving this man. Why you got confidence in that? Why you trust in that? Come sin with me. He going to forgive you. Come sin with me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that, man. Everybody, you got to understand, I told y'all this here, I mean what I say. If they don't love your Elohim, they don't love you. Because you say that you love Yahuwah Ba'ashem Yahusha. And that means you love everything that he stands for. Because like I told you, you can have love for somebody and then you can love somebody. Having love for somebody means you do well unto them. You'll look out for them. You'll care for them. Loving somebody means you love everything that is them. Intrinsically. Not none of this here on the outside. I love your character. I love what you stand for. I love what you're about. Everything you stand for, I love it. So if you say you love him and he stands for righteousness, kadeshness, judgment, you know what I'm talking about? And you don't love him or you don't love me, you can't. You know what I'm talking about? How could you? Because if you, they said, if you were Elohim, you would love me. Because he said, I proceeded to come forth from him. That's what he told you in John 8:41. He said, you can't love the Father because you don't love me. Because if you love him, you would love me. I come from him. So if you say you love me and you don't love my God, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell them what that is. No, I'm talking about what's y'all mind, what it is. Now that's tight right there. People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. People don't really want to hear that. This person don't actually love you. Don't tell me that. I know they love me. How? They don't love your God. Because if they don't love him, they don't love you, because that means you stand for what he stands for. You live what he say live. How can they love you when they don't love him? He said, he that despiseth not man but Elohim, because he's given unto us his Ruach HaKodesh. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your wife, your husband, your sister, your brother, your cousins, uncles, grandparents, lifelong friends. At the end of the day, when we get to it, cut it down the line with what their books say, they don't love you. And you're going to have to swallow that pill and just accept it. That don't mean you treat them any different, but you know when the rubber hit the road and stuff hit the fan, they're going to switch out. Hold on. Let me finish the judgment. You got to get rid of the deal. So when he say that highway that go up from Bethel to Sitcha, the master is the highway. We'll go into this more in depth. I just wanted to hit you because we didn't touch it. You know what I'm talking about? Either way. And in Hebrew, the word for way is the rock. And it means when you spell it out in Hebrew, the characters, it's going to tell you that that's the way to the highest that covers sins. That's why the master told you he's the way, the truth, and the life. Because he is the way to get to the Father where your sins will be covered. Which goes back to how the last was greater than the first, because your sins could not be covered and you could not get to the Father off that first covenant. But you can on the second. You didn't have that access. You didn't have that ability. This is why it's important for you to know the Son. If we didn't know the Son, then we wouldn't know this. Then we couldn't get to the highest. Our sins couldn't be covered. You know what I'm saying? That's why we'll sit back and look at, I'll put the weed down. I ain't married, I keep my penis in my pants or my legs closed. You know what I'm saying? I'll take off the jewelry. I'll put the liquor down. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep truth in my mouth. I'll honor his set apart days and feast days. But most importantly, I'll believe what he say unto the death. You know what I'm saying? Because see, we ain't getting persecuted for righteousness yet. They ain't killing us yet. Come on, go back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. See that video ready.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, and the son of perdition, who's opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Elohim, or that is worshipped, so that he is as Elohim, sit up in the temple of Elohim, showing himself that he is Elohim. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these
So
things.
before this man come following, before this man show himself, he gonna cause people to come after him. That's what we were talking about earlier this morning, right? Pharaoh did it. You know what I'm saying? Nebuchadnezzar did it. All these people wanted people to follow after him, right? Get that Revelation 13 about 16. I can't remember everything we were talking about. It's escaping my mind. But I'm gonna hit this last thing we were talking about earlier. Everything the beast coming to do is to imitate your Elohim. Everything. He gonna try to copy it to the T. Revelation 13 and 16.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and foreheads.
Stop right there. As far as you know, young lady, what the mark of the beast is? Say, as far as you know, what is the mark of the beast?
The mark of the beast. You mean like what I was taught, the number 6?
The number 6. As far as you know, what's the mark of the beast? Just going by, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no like, oh, it's just as far as you know. Pretty much everybody in here, at one time, we believed it to be what?
The microchip. That's what I thought.
No, I believe that too. I always know that 666. I feel like that was all.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like literally what would it be? Because you know, when we was
I used to think they was gonna have that on their forehead.
you know, there's a church somewhere in America.
They got it.
Well, dude had them getting that tattooed on their forehead and on their hand.
Yeah, I thought that's how
Spanish dude.
That's real.
He telling people, I'm Jesus. I done came back.
He didn't even natural.
He said, I'm Jesus. I said, you might be Jesus. Nigga, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jesus like Buddha. Jesus do like that. Caesar Borgia was a homosexual. Caesar Borgia was a homosexual. The picture of who they called Jesus, that man like that. So check it out, man. Oh, we ain't done it. I wasn't never doing it, to be honest. No. I just upload black side video. And I usually charge the phone off. But go ahead, bro. Finish that off. Finish that revelation. Who had revelation? You did. You closed your book. I didn't put the laptop
And he calls them both small.
What a mark of the beast, which we're going to look at, is basically the sign of authority, a mark of authority, a sign of the covenant. You know what I'm saying? Exodus 13 tell you about it, but we're going to read it in another place. Go ahead. So the African lady come get it. Go ahead, bro. Keep going.
And he calls them both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the
Remember how we
beast.
read in 2 Kings 18 where that man Rebecca said you wouldn't be able to do nothing unless you came to serve the king of Assyria? You wasn't going to be able to buy nothing, you wasn't going to be able to do nothing. Come on.
Or the number of his name.
Or the number of his name.
Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding.
So remember, what is wisdom, everybody? Hebrew word for it. And what does that mean? To war. To be skillful in war. So when he say here is wisdom, that means, again, we fight not against flesh and blood. So that means you're skillful enough to fight a spiritual battle. You know how to fight. That's why he say Yahuwah teaches my hands to fight and my hands to war. I know how to fight. I wasn't just talking about using those swords. You got to know how to use the sword, which is the word Elohim. Cut them on up. I ain't talking about cutting nobody up with no doctor. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast.
Count the number of the beast.
For it is the number of a man.
Of a man.
And his number is 666.
Who will have a number? What is his number? Huh? 7.
Oh, I thought it was the characters of the name.
I was thinking about the characters of his name.
I guarantee you, I bet if we can put that even math up there and spell his name out, I bet we get 777.
That'd be, I know it means completion.
You think so?
No, I don't think so, bro. Cause
I ain't
I was
get-
No, we
calculating.
say 7, I
So
know.
when you said what's the number of his name, I was thinking about his name and the characters.
You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
love to see what
I mean, I ain't did the even math, so I don't remember what the number is.
It's not 7, 7.
It ain't 777.
It ain't 777? It ain't even be
Y'all
that.
is 10.
It's 10.
Yes.
Hey,
Hay is 5. So right there, that's 15.
That's
Who are 6?
and then
That's 20. It's two heads.
That's
Well,
21.
that's 10 plus the yard. That's 20. And then the oil is
6, so 26.
26.
20, how many, how many, when they look at in DNA, you connect 23, not 26. Okay.
Yeah, you got 23 chromosomes.
6 is cats.
That's why when somebody got about 44, 45, that's why they got Down syndrome. Cause
Say 23.
you know what I'm saying? Somebody ain't pop up.
Help yourself.
Dead.
When we look at it, get Deuteronomy 6 and 4. So you got the reason why I say this here, Revelation 22 and about 4, it tells you that the name of Elohim would be in our forehead. Yep. So the name of Elohim being in your forehead is going back to the last would be greater than the first, or the covenant, because the Ruach would be sealed in your forehead. Like you read in Ezekiel, he say, seal my servants in their forehead. When you getting sealed in your head, it means the name of Yahuwah is in your head. You know what I'm saying? So when he telling you the name, the mark, I mean, this man's authority or his teachings is in your brain. This is who you serve. You know, we didn't went over this before. Deuteronomy 6 and 4.
Shema, Yashra'al, Yahuwah, our Elohim.
He said Shema, that means to hear.
Yahuwah, our Elohim, Yahuwah is a God.
He's one.
And you shall love Yahuwah, your Elohim, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might.
Yes, sir.
These words I command this day shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children. You shall talk to them when you sit in your house, when you walk in the way, when you lie down, when you rise up. You shall bind them for a sign.
You'll do what?
Bind them for a sign.
Now the Hebrew word for sign refers to mark of covenant. That's a covenant. So when you see him saying that you're going to have this man's mark in your hand and in your forehead, you get it into a covenant or a contract or an agreement with this person. Go ahead.
It shall be a sign upon your hand, and it shall be frontless between your eyes.
On your forehead. So when you sit back and look at it, you're going to have Hashatan in your forehead. Because we already read it, and man say he worshiped the dragon or the serpent. And he gave honor to him. So when you look at the name of the beast as a man, you serving a man, which goes what back to what? The same, even though Hashatan is a spirit. That's what Eve did. She took the mark of the beast in her name and in her forehead. Because she took the doctrines and precepts of men. You know what I'm talking about? She followed a man. That's why we're going off on your cousin. And that's why we're going off on dude the other day. When he telling me, bro, that's the doctrine and precept of a man. You know what I'm talking about? He say, in vain do they worship me, following the doctrines and precepts of men. You cannot follow no doctrine and precept of no man. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow what the book says. And that goes back to that one key thing. That is how the man is going to be able to get you if you don't know the book. Because you're going to follow a doctrine of a man instead of following the doctrine of Elohim. But we stop it right now. Hallelujah.
6 protons, 6 electrons.
Oh yeah, that's the little thing right there. You got 6 protons.